but it knew you'd want a thing on the side.
I'm curious to know, like, would that be the same thing if I were to use it versus you? Because I feel like
Yeah.
it knows that you're.
It knows
Well, I don't
you.
know.
No,
I think it's
I think it probably would have give you a bigger box.
Oh, you said that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, say less. We're here now. We're here now. We're here now. We're here. Okay. Listen, you open the door, brother.
It would have thought it would have thought it was jollof rice.
You drank the water, right? You drank the water, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
What?
Who else but us?
Come on, man.
We here.
Come on,
Who
man.
else but us?
Standing on everything.
Oh, the hype man. The hype man.
He's doing what? He's doing what Matt used to do.
He's doing his best.
Nah,
man.
find
Fresh.
some shit
Every
out
time we
there.
start an episode, Matt's in the back.
All that. Word.
In his seat too.
In his seat too. Oh wow! He
Yeah.
looks like he's bleaching too. He's getting lighter. He turned into Matt.
You guys dumb.
Watch your hairline. All right, so
Oh.
no, that's not a whoop. It's just facts. What?
You can't do that.
You guys are making it that.
Why are you being mean? We back.
We back, baby. I'm Marlon,
I'm Norm.
I'm Duke.
and we're back, man. Another extra gravy, another classic.
We here.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Very
Dude.
special.
Oh, go on, people.
We've been trying to make this happen
Extra
for
gravy
years.
Yo, the man light. Yo, the man
We
light.
have been diligent.
Yeah, man.
Yo, this man light. Oh, Lord. This man
We
lie.
have been persistent.
If you
said
see the
no
list
5
we have,
times.
you're up there
Oh,
on
man.
guests we need on the show.
Yeah, the comment section's just flooded.
Yeah. Who do you guys want?
I love when they say that at the start of an episode, though. Like, you guys have been asking for this. Sometimes I've looked, I'm like, not one person
Never,
has ever asked
brother,
for me.
not one
Not
time.
one time.
That's hilarious.
You ever watch like you ever see like movie I premiere it? Oh, the movie we've all been waiting for. Never.
Yeah.
I
Never
wanted
asked
this.
for that.
Yeah, not once.
But ladies and gentlemen, we got Dale Elliott Jr. in the building.
Actually, two of me still come here, junior.
Oh, that's true.
Big up my father.
Well, there's no other junior. You're the only junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can there be two? No, you
No,
can't be two.
no, there is after junior there is the second.
Yeah,
Second.
and the third. But can
Third.
that be your brother?
No, can't be the second though, cause we not play
That's got to
two.
be a next generation, no?
Has to be.
Probably
Has to
my
be your son.
my son would have probably have a name like Dale Elliott the second.
Yeah. But it couldn't be your brother.
No.
No.
That doesn't work like
It's got to be generational.
Why isn't it the third though?
Why?
Touche.
Why isn't it the third?
Oh, it's actually the third.
It should
Sorry.
be the third, right?
Sorry.
Okay, it's the third. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
actually the
yeah,
third.
Got it.
You're actually right.
Yeah, no, he's the
Yeah,
sequel.
yeah.
He's the sequel.
Yeah.
Then that's the trilogy. Yeah, man. How
Are you gonna
been?
continue it? Are you gonna do have a third?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, yo, me have to keep this in?
How many generations? No, not if you don't want
Because
to.
really and truly, this is just a jump out of my ears. You know, we can't- All
You're not
right.
gonna hear the sound effects. That's the only thing.
Nah,
But
me
that's
go do that.
cool.
Me don't
That's
need the
fine.
sound effects.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, man. If me gonna keep it, yeah, if me have a son, me gonna name my son after me. Whether I'm like it or not.
Yeah.
So say, I'm gonna hate it though.
What generation are you of the? Well, I guess your dad's the first.
No, my father.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know what did take place with the bird paper because my bird paper don't even say junior. I just give myself junior.
Or that's a very Jamaican thing to do. Just be like Junior.
Yeah.
Fake junior. That's
I have the most Jamaican, like, why your middle name?
My middle name Marcel.
Oh, that far. That
Yeah,
far.
far.
Anthony. Every Jamaican youth in the world, middle name are Anthony.
Isaac. I've heard some Isaacs.
Isaac.
Yeah. I know.
I got Henry.
Henry.
I feel like I have a very Jamaican name, Norman Henry.
Nah, man, owe people money.
Yeah.
I know, yo, me know a nah, man right now.
Right?
If me ever hold him. That man owe me some money from my partner.
The amount of times I got Norman Manley.
Podna.
Or like,
Man,
you
I've
know.
never seen Podna Troy so long. Yo, my mom used to every week drive to some woman's house, give her an envelope of money. I'm like,
What?
is she a pimp? What is happening?
Word, she a dealer?
I was so confused, bro, until I got older and I learned the whole concept. And I was like, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess.
What is it?
But you know the concept of partner weird still. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't.
Because it's,
So it's
you
like-
just get your money earlier.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a bunch of people pool together.
Got you. We
Money,
do the same thing. Yeah, I know what
and
you're
it's
saying.
like a community thing. Like you
Yeah,
gotta.
I always said no.
Yeah.
I was
You
not. trying to-
always said no.
Absolutely not.
Yo, I am always a friend that join because trust me, if I ever get my money before, everybody, it's over. Once I get like third, fourth draw, you gotta catch me. You
That
gotta
was the
catch
first
me.
loom.
I was just about to say.
First
loom,
wow.
Yo, you guys had loom?
Yeah.
Bro.
Loom, Forex, all that bullshit, man.
Bro, listen to me.
Pyramid schemes were Primerica.
Bro, join my loom, bro.
Join my loom.
Brother, loom.
Let me turn your 10 into 10,000.
Niggas
Loom
are
was like
actually
what,
beefing, bro.
2019, 2018?
I feel like that was.
No, man, that was like my set of loom. I remember there was a loom in like 2018.
I feel like it was 2016.
feels like.
When we used to live at Jamaica, we did have a loom.
Yeah, nah.
25,000, give you 200,000.
Oh god.
What?
Yo, Jano. Yo, did it work?
Did you work? Make some money?
Work couple times. Work couple times.
That's insane.
Are you still friends with the people that gave you the money?
I don't know where them there. I can't adjust it. I don't know
None of you guys
nothing.
got as only you got as successful as
I remember me getting my money though. Some people never get their money though. When I did leave it alone was when I realized the names on the loom was not the actual names.
What?
'Cause I see a loom one time that say Usain Bolt, Asafa Powell. I mean, I said, Bob Marley.
Sure, buddy.
These men are not doing this. Usain
Measly
Bolt will
4,000.
not spend
That's so
$25,000 for 200,000. This is not a bold thing to
oh
do.
my god, that is hilarious.
That was when I say, you know what? You need to leave this alone.
Yeah, that's wise. Yeah, I see people trying to do the Forex thing, and I'm like, honestly, I don't know anyone that this works for.
They're not all scammers, you know.
No, they're not. No.
Yeah.
Honestly, some of them are doing legit work. or
I don't
whatever.
believe them though.
But some of them are. You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's the manipulating. It's the meetings. The meetings are the worst.
It's the meetings, man.
It's the meetings because
And they hype you up. They try to hype you up.
Everybody there in suits jumping up and down. and shit.
Choose.
Yo,
to me, bro.
Yo, you know funny? You know World Ventures?
No.
Bro, so it's like Forex. Remember one time we used to go to college, this girl used to like come to me one day out of the blue. Could you follow me somewhere on Sunday? I said, wow.
Yeah.
They don't even tell you.
They got you.
Follow me somewhere. I said, all right.
They got him.
That's
Yeah.
the date.
Brother, college, my beard. You know that a regular that is not common thing at college. You know,
Yep.
beard and fresh up. If you go meet her, brother, when I'm going to this seminar, I see somebody walk out. Oh, I need you to bring your friends. You're here to change your life. I say, yo, what kind of
Wow.
food is
They
this?
talk
Camera
like you're
bridge?
in church.
Bro, it's insane, man.
It's so
It is-
weird, bro.
Close all the doors.
borderline
Oh,
culture.
Shut
And
the
they always
doors.
got one baddie that's just corralling.
Recruits.
One hot girl.
Yeah.
She's talking to all six men. You're like, hold on, I thought.
Yeah, nah. As soon as I see that, I'm like, oh, you lying bitch.
You can't believe you invite me to this madness.
And the only
nah.
one that's slapping it is her team lead.
Exactly.
The guy who's actually making bread.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's the only one.
But you know what's funny? Who remember the monkeys? The digital monkey them where everybody did
my
buy.
God, the NFTs.
NFT, what is
NFT.
it? Not a fuck.
It works
Sorry,
for some
Mickey, I was
people,
bottled,
son.
right?
No, you're good. You're good. It only worked for like Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez?
Like,
It don't work. That
right,
it don't work then.
No, not at all.
It pay a film liar.
Well, actually, no, I lied. If you got in early when people were dumb about
Yeah,
it,
the first 2 weeks, bro.
those first 2 weeks,
It was hot.
Someone made like bread off a monkey picture,
Bro.
Yeah.
and it means nothing. bro.
Bored ape or some shit,
Somebody
right?
invite
Yeah.
me to that
I could
one
not wrap
time.
my head around it, bro.
Somebody invite me to that, and my brother was like, "Yo, come on, don't pay these guys outside of their mind. I'm here to change your life. You want to change your life with me? Come on,
Joel Osteen.
come on,
That's crazy.
I'm gonna know when there. I say, yo, me and you live the same place. How you gonna change my life?
That's the thing too. Like nobody pays attention to that shit, and I always do. Like I've been a hater my whole life, so I peep these things. I'm like, nigga, look at his shoes, bro.
Why
You're not getting money, nigga.
First of all,
You're not getting money, nigga.
why are you're making millions and you're going to come and tell me?
Exactly. Why would you share that?
I've always said that. Why are the people who are making the bread gonna come and reveal their secrets?
Because I want to change your life.
right.
Because you want to change. No.
Yeah, out of the goodness of my heart.
For a
Yeah.
small
Get outta
cost,
here,
for a
bro.
small
Yeah,
cost,
for a small
of
cost.
500
Come
we
on.
can
Canadian.
change your life.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Oh man. Well, you got Dale Elliott Jr. in the building. You got son of an immigrant.
Oh, man, my tour.
Tour coming. He's like, oh yeah, I'm touring the world.
Oh no, man, to the conversation. Conversation, you know?
You got the tour coming up. When does it begin?
So the tour, may have some pre-shows in May, and then the tour really start in June. Start at Europe in June.
How do you prep? You go to clubs?
No.
What do you do to prep?
Bro, honestly,
I've always wondered when you're like as high profile and
Man,
popular.
like, yo, the man, yo.
I'm serious.
First of all, Marlon, let's cut the bullshit, Marlon. Marlon,
Hold on, let's
Get
go
that
to
nigga,
let's
get
go to
that
social
nigga.
media. Go ahead, go ahead.
Get that
Marlon,
nigga.
cut
Get
the
him.
bullshit. I've been watching you for years. You are one of the people that make me make videos.
Talk
So
about
don't
it.
tell me the bullshit.
No,
Talk
no,
about
no,
it.
no, no,
Talk
no.
about it.
No, you are downplay yourself.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Drop some bombs. James, bombs. We need to get
Where the bombs come from?
Listen, man. Bluetooth bombs.
No, but you are huge on social media. Obviously popular. You made movies like.
Yeah.
So you got, if you go out in public, especially if you're gonna work Jamaican jokes,
So my
you
time.
gotta go to Jamaican rooms,
Right.
and they know you.
Yo, but you see, thing to me, my honestly, how me look on comedy is I tell stories when my experience. So to me, when I go into the rooms, because of the way how I go into stand-up comedy, I don't want to like start judge myself
Okay.
differently. So
So that's how
Yes.
you started off doing it, is what you mean?
oh no, so how I started my first stand-up show ever was in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, I
West
did
Hyde?
do that was my second one. I did do a show with Lewin at
Oh yeah. Down
the
to Danforth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was like in front. I think it was like 300 people.
Yeah.
What year
And
was
then
this?
this was 2022
Wow. Okay.
December.
Okay.
And then I did the West show
Yeah.
in at what that place in
Queen
again?
Elizabeth Theater or
Palladium. Toronto Palladium.
Toronto
Yeah,
Palladium.
or something.
Yeah. And then no, the last year when I come here was my own show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was your first own show in Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay. So so do you just like riff stories with friends?
Really and truly, I feel like how I look on comedy is I kind of like test it out on the internet with people. So it's like, something there right just to sit down right now.
Yeah.
My mind, something might fall to my mind, I'm going to say it, and if I see on the react, I'll be like,
Yeah.
You gotta keep that one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but the difference is, because I'm living in the States, I cannot really perform straight patois.
Exactly.
Canada, I can.
Yeah.
So it give me that leeway, but like for me, one of my biggest ways out to like try transfer or like cross over is one I like to go to and watch.
Yeah.
So like last year when it was Netflix is a joke, me to go and like watch Kevin Hart and Andrew Schultz and just to like soak up the era. But I realized that a lot of the people tell comedy super different from how I do it. So I don't want try
Be like that.
full up and then familiarize and then it's like me I overthink.
No, that's
Yeah.
That's
Because
facts.
sometimes you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm doing it wrong, so I gotta now conform.
no,
to
me
the
feel like
norm.
me have a
But
caliber.
Where's a comedian that sounds like a comedian? I hate it.
Yeah.
Like when you sound like you sounding like you're trying
Yeah,
to
when you
sound like a
sound
comedian.
like you're supposed
Yeah.
to do it.
And like you can tell an authentic voice, you know what I mean? And with,
I mean, you
think
know
the
what I
audience, yeah, that
you know what's
Jerry
the worst?
Seinfeld ass voice.
What's the deal?
You know what I noticed? A lot of white women comedians have the
Yo.
same voice. I don't know what it is. It's like a Sarah Silverman,
If I say it, I hate
Yeah.
women.
Whitney Cummings type
Yeah,
thing.
I don't. Yeah.
And it's the apps.
Yo, you're actually spot on.
Have you been on the apps? Yeah, I've been on the like it's almost always the same.
And it's always, and most of the time, that kind of comedy, especially like that comedy we're talking about, there is not much movement, you know? For me, my youth, I cannot stand up like just one place. No, me I go move around. Me I feel like engage with people. And the thing is, when we can, what sell is, so proper English works.
Yes.
They're going to understand it. So you see when you start like blend that proper English in with like the Jamaican so I get work. So it's like you just slow
you
down.
just gotta know
how
when
you
to
talk.
use it. Be intentional with it.
Yep.
Definitely.
That shit work.
Yeah.
All when them don't know what it mean. Ross class and bumbo class. Never feel me.
Not once.
That's the one catchphrase that'll
Listen
just,
to me.
the fail-safe move.
Look, if me
That's the
forget
first thing they learn.
everything, me just be like, bumbo class.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, me get them back.
There are cheat codes. Would you ever do a clean show?
My show is majority clean.
Yeah, you don't even. Yeah, you don't. swear
majority
that much.
majority of my shows them clean. Reason why because me do a lot of like parental content.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't know me from my parent content.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like the people them that come out kind of dictate the way the show
Exactly.
I go work.
True.
Yeah.
And then since recently, not recently, but for the last year, I've been doing like other stuff. a lot of people when they come to the shows, they expect for me to be only talking about parenting.
Yeah.
And then them come and them are like, oh, yo, wait, a big man this.
Yeah.
Wait, you might talk about some different things.
They want to hear about granny.
Yeah, people come for you about grandma, so you always have to like, in the hour, you have to left a little piece.
Right.
Yeah. In Toronto, right now, there's like a lot of talk around the slang. I've always wanted to know, how do Jamaicans feel about Toronto slang?
I mean, honestly, the Toronto slang.
There we go.
To me,
Yeah.
I think I'm Toronto by association. I've been coming to Toronto for a while.
Sounds like a leprechaun.
That's exactly how you guys sound. You guys speak from your nose, fam.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
We're
He's
very nasal.
You guys speak
'Cause
from
even
your
when you
nose.
imitate a Toronto man, it's like, yeah. It's like you're going nasal.
I personally think Toronto people, you guys pronounce the shit out of words, fam. You guys
Yeah.
don't leave no words unpronounced.
Jamaicans pronounce the shit.
No, we left off things.
comfortable. Like
Comfort.
Yeah,
But you guys fuck up words like film.
Yeah.
Flim.
Why?
Golf.
No, it take too long for say.
Surf etiquette.
4 letters?
Say film.
Film.
Flim.
Film.
Flim. Flim.
I'm not gonna fuck it up.
No, but look how long you take. No, but as I say, you take longer for say than me.
Film.
He's like, we're built on efficiency.
We are saying faster. We are get it out.
Surf etiquette.
No, certificate.
Usain Bolt, fast.
Nobody not say Usain Bolt here. Nobody not say that. We just say Bolt.
That shit. Like,
Rafa rush it.
do you guys think it's cringy when you hear it? Like,
The Toronto accent?
yeah, the wagwans and the my youths.
You see the thing is,
One. It sounds very weird sometimes. I will
alright,
say.
to me, the accent don't cringe to me. To me is like the man them that like act like them bad with the accent.
Okay.
Like to me, I've been to Toronto a couple times. This is I love it here. It's
very polite.
Listen to me. If it's one thing a Toronto man will do,
Yeah.
is join a line.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna see a line and join. If
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a line, we're
love
gonna
lines.
just get up and go join it, right?
I don't know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Over there, Toronto just
That's
nice.
been on the news bare times where they're interviewing someone at the back of the line and it's like, what are you excited to see? Oh, I don't know. I was just lined up.
Scared, dog.
I don't know. I just lined up.
Sheeple is what you're
Dead
saying.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top of the morning.
If something's going on, so I don't know. I lined up.
I just lined up.
So the badness thing always throw me off here. It's like, yo, wait, you're bad? Actually, whoa. It always throw me off. But overall, I not have an issue with the accent. It's very close to the British accent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, slang-wise as well,
They think
yeah.
we stole from them.
But
We just stole
Toronto
from
is like,
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's
that's
from the
literally
same
what it
place.
Jamaicans and Somalis. That's the only thing we stole from.
And
what's
Arabs.
a Somali?
Yeah.
Give me a Somali speech.
Miskin.
Well, it's more Arabic.
What?
They speak Arabic, so it's more Arabic.
So we'll say like Wallahi
Yeah,
or we'll say.
Wallahi.
We'll say
Yeah.
wallahi, we'll say
Yeah.
miskin,
Miskin.
shit like
Oh,
that.
that
Like,
not bad. Them always are the Ramadan, right?
what's that?
Me not get it wrong, you know.
The
Me not
Rabba.
get it wrong. Who
By the
always
Rab-
doing Ramadan?
Oh, Ramadan.
Oh, Ramadan, the Muslims.
Ramadan. Muslims.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
are Somalis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple like Somali friends, and them always like.
Yeah, Eid Mubarak to
Ramadan.
everybody.
Yeah,
I mean,
Eid
that
Mubarak.
just
Eid
happened,
Mubarak.
what, yesterday?
Yeah.
Today is actually, wait, no, yes,
Yesterday.
today's the actual day.
Today?
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Monday.
I saw all the fits yesterday.
Now
still.
here's the thing. They say people said I guess Mecca announced hey, it's Sunday, but the actual crescent moon was on Monday. So the real ones were like, no, we're following the Quran, not the.
Mecca.
You fucking
yeah,
Muslim
not
girl?
Mecca.
What's going on?
Hey man, I went to a few. Remember I did Ramadan last year.
This guy's on his
You know what I'm
deen.
saying?
No,
Alhamdulillah, nigga.
I just have some friends. I just have some friends. The man them serious about it. I
Oh,
say,
yeah.
wow, we can't eat. All right then.
You know how
I'm gonna
fasting
sneak
goes.
off and go eat.
Yeah.
You know how
Yeah.
fasting goes. Friggin', my parents used to fast. And I was like, I don't get it in Christianity. I don't understand.
how long?
Yeah,
Not nearly as long.
Communion.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, it's not no
Jama-
30 days with the
Yeah, my
sunset.
parents
Jamaican
It's like
parents
on
have, right?
Friday.
Yeah.
Jamaican parents have, right?
Yeah.
You know what I always want to ask? So like, for instance, you would stand up and you do it in front of like, you can more of a diverse crowd
Yeah.
than me most of the time.
Probably.
Oh, but you know, have when you make the Jamaican accent, them find it cringy. Like, whenever I hear, you don't even,
I don't do it. I don't just.
Yeah.
I don't just break out in it.
you don't just break out
No,
the
not
Okay.
really. Like unless I'm around those, like my family and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, not with friends because they won't even understand what I'm talking about.
Really?
He might.
I do it all the time.
He might.
But it's because they don't expect me to do it. You know, and they're like, oh, this cool Chinese boy
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about.
But on stage, I'm definitely in and out of that bag all the time.
Easily.
All the time. It's more so because I'm like, my set, I feel like I'm educating people on Jamaicans. My whole set is usually like, Jamaicans are underappreciated, and here's why.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it's like, so I was, for example, one of my jokes I did for Keep Your Distance, I was like, we gave you guys hip hop. We're the ones that invented hip hop. We gave you guys oxtail. We gave you guys single mothers. And everybody just starts going crazy about
Single mothers?
Single mothers. Like, we gave you guys single mothers. And people are like, don't, like, at first they're like, what? But then they realize, I guess that's a thing in Jamaica. Like, I've had people come up to me afterwards and be like, is single mother thing like a really, like a...
But you know what funny is? That even single mother, yo, who I refresh them water here so quick? Like, yo.
Listen, man, it's magic here.
Yo, just
how we do.
me rub my eye and me see a new glass of water. Grandparents is a big thing at Jamaica.
Well, you know what's a huger thing in Jamaica is men parenting children that aren't theirs. I
Talk
just
about
looked
it.
up
Oh,
this
jacket.
stat.
Jacket.
Talk about it.
I just looked up this stat.
Dog?
46%
Disgusting.
of Jamaican men
Fathering.
are fathering
That's
children that
frightening.
aren't theirs.
Can you imagine Maury in Jamaica?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Maury
Hey.
fucked up. You should have did one live.
Maury.
No, I don't know. I feel like the women wouldn't run. They'd be like, so what?
Drewski got to bring Maury
We found
back.
out.
But the thing is, I believe that if more countries do that, we would have seen more. I feel like we would have
I
found
don't
out
know,
more
man.
DNA
jackets.
testing should be just
It
mandatory.
should be mandatory.
I
for
think
sure.
DNA testing should be just mandatory across
Yeah.
the board,
Yeah.
no matter what, just to save people. The
DNA
headache.
testing
That's
should
true.
can do from she say I'm pregnant.
Yes.
Facts.
If she
Yes.
say like, how we don't figure that out here? Why we are go way up on the moon and we are go Elon Musk
No,
are go
seriously.
everywhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously.
And we can just find out
And don't
if
leave
I
it
hear
in the hands
youth.
of the man to ask, because then
Right.
it gets weird.
Then
Oh
it gets
my
weird.
God.
Now go
There's
weird.
no way to ask
There's
that
no way.
question.
Oh no, now go
think
weird.
about
Without it getting weird.
Yeah,
No,
it's
see that. Am I you this? That's all.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
we can't.
Am I you this?
But
Why?
you have to ask for a DNA test. How
ask
you
that,
asking for the
man.
DNA test?
You can't ask that.
They need 2-in-1 pregnancy test, DNA test, like all in one. So when she
Yes.
pees on it,
No.
you get to know who
Yeah.
the father is and if they're
Well,
pregnant.
they don't even add.
You realize it's
Can
no
you
weird
do
for
that?
girl
I don't
ask
even
for
know
no-
if that's possible.
It's too early. It's too
That's
early.
way too early, no?
You know, weird for girl ask nothing. When a girl want to see your phone, they think it's weird. When she come and say, "Let me see your phone,"
I don't do that.
It is
See,
weird.
alright.
It is weird. It is
Weird.
weird. And I'm gonna make it weird.
make it weird.
I'm gonna make it weirder.
No, to me, if your woman truthful, you just say, "Yo, let me get a DNA test." Because yo, my mind, you don't know what you're doing.
man.
You don't know what
Easier
you do when
said
you're
than done.
blinking. You know.
Wait,
When you
Easier
blink,
said than done, man.
when you blink, you cannot get it.
Easier said than done, yo. This was what was going on this week.
What?
ChatGPT has implemented their new image generator. And so ChatGPT 4.0, is it 4.0, I guess?
Yeah.
And so I seen people make these like they're turning their pictures, like they're turning memes. I was seeing memes 1st being turned into cartoons. Ghibli Studios.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck that was. So I went on there,
Studio
I tried
Ghibli.
it out.
Studio
Ghibli, that's what it was. So I'm like, all right, let me check this out. So I take this plate of oxy. I'm like, make a fun cartoon out of this picture. That's all I said. All that's in the picture is oxtail, rice and peas, plantain. First of all, it knew
It was
the oxtail, rice and peas, and plantain was in there.
Yeah.
And
Ting
then
on the
it
side.
knew-
dog,
Jamaican
look at this.
too.
Ting on the side. There's no ting in this picture.
Yeah.
But it knew you'd want a ting on the side.
I'm curious to know, like, would that be the same thing if I were to use it versus you? Because I feel like
Yeah.
it knows that you're.
It knows
Well, I don't know. I don't.
No,
I think it's.
I think it probably would have give you a bigger box.
Oh, you said that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, say less. We're here now. We're here now. We're here now. Okay. Listen, you open the door, brother. You open the door.
They would have thought
Open
it
the
was,
middle of the
thought it was jollof rice.
You drank the water, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You drank the water, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
That's so smart,
This
though,
is
man. Look at it.
insane, dog.
Yeah,
And
that's
it knew,
insane.
and it knew. Now serving love by the forkful in Toronto.
Yeah, it's
like,
insane.
why did it
Now
know?
serving love by the forkful.
But why did it know in Toronto?
No, it knows your location because if your location's on like your Chrome
It's
or
not gonna know
whatever.
you're there, Toronto.
But
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's crazy.
I think I think Toronto have some of the best Jamaican food, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, in terms of most of the places I travel to, almost every Jamaican food in America
Trash.
Come like joke thing.
Absolute trash. I went to some spot in Culver City.
No, man, you can't do that.
Dog,
You can't do that.
it
brother.
was the worst thing I ever did to myself in my life. The worst Jamaican food I ever had in my life.
So
Damn.
between
there's another
London and
$30.
Toronto, whose is better?
That close. London and Toronto, but might give London the edge because the food of London, for some reason, I feel like the food on that side of the world kind of feel realer. I don't know. I feel like something about food in North America that I don't know.
Feels a little manufactured,
it
processed.
Fake process.
Them chant up a bumbo clock tonight, Wally. You can't tell. Whatever them have tonight, it chant up.
It's obeah, man. It's
When you
obeah.
finish eat a plate of food over here, you're tired, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
hit you.
Like your body, I say, yo, bro, Wally, if I work that, me just.
I just hit you, man. But yeah, no, this was crazy to me. The people were making pictures left, right, and center. There was a quote by the guy that I guess is Ghibli. I guess if that's his name or some shit. He's the inventor of that cartoon style, and apparently it takes him like 2 years for one episode.
Yeah. Or like it takes him an extremely long time.
And somebody asked him about the AI stuff, and he's like, "This is a disgrace to life itself."
You don't worry about AI. Sometimes I worry about it.
I'm terrified. This is it. This is end game.
Yeah.
I hope people know. Like,
No,
we got
man.
about 5 to 10 left.
No, man, no.
5 to 10 years before they take over. For
There's
sure.
about to be sentient AI, just robots living here.
Yeah.
None of us.
I realize that this AI thing that I gotta get out of hand now.
Yeah.
You tell you when? You see from them start like flush with one toilet. You ever like use a bathroom and stand up on the toilet just flush out?
by itself.
Yeah.
From me see that. From
That was patient zero.
When the splashback while you're still sitting.
when me
That's the
when me
worst.
get up and can't see when me just leg up, me I say, whoa.
Sometimes it's flushing, you're still
Brother,
sitting
I want to
there.
say, bring back my shit.
Bring back the doodle, man.
Bring back my shit because I didn't even know see how when me eat this morning.
Yeah, no.
From them time, you know, there's something off.
Kind of got to see my shit before it goes away.
You have to, man.
Yeah.
You're supposed
Feels like
to.
I didn't do it.
No, you have to fight.
You ever
No,
do-
you have
you
to
ever
fight
doodle?
for seat. No, you have to hurry up, turn on.
You ever doodle and
invisible
the
poop?
Houdini?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
invisible
yeah,
It
poop.
sinks down
it
there.
goes
You just
through.
don't even see it. You're like, wait.
Me don't know what that
Yeah.
do. Me don't know. What,
They call it the Houdini. It basically you doodle and it just goes down. It doesn't
goes right
sit
into
there.
the pipe,
It
like-
just goes down into the pipe and you're like, all right, I didn't doodle.
We talk about shit for a while now.
Yeah, yeah.
About 30
We talk about
seconds.
doodle.
No, you don't know this guy.
Yeah, we
It's his
do that
bag.
here. We do that here.
That's his bag.
Fecal mat. We're all about the fecal matters.
We got doodle news too, man. Talk about Dubai.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are we why?
I
Are we
mean,
talking
we're
about
here.
that?
We're here, man.
What to Dubai? Oh, the girl that I met man do the pan them?
Yeah. There's this
You
girl that
believe
dropped
it's a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this girl
it
dropped
is.
the thing. There's this so this girl went out there and she was trying to make some money.
Trying to be a
They
toilet.
pay about 25 to 100,000, depending on what they're doing.
For
to you.
doodle?
Yeah. They take like laxatives.
Not bad,
apparently,
Yeah.
they take laxatives and
thinking
doodle
about
on
it.
these girls, and the girls also doodle on them sometimes.
Nah,
That's like
that's
Why we gonna do this? We just gone off in a
this is
doodle.
Dubai, man. Doodle.
Yeah.
This is in Dubai, man.
they get the baddest of the
Do
bad
Dubai?
shit on them.
Is that what you call them? Do Dubai?
Bro, you know what kind of
They
power
never
that
let me
is?
back in.
A power for be like, yo, I don't want sex. I just stay there, so. Watch a style. Stay right there, so, baby.
How do you get there?
I think it's power. It's all
No,
power,
power
man.
alone not making me do that.
No, it's just like
I really
let me
mean
see
that.
what I could do with
Brother,
my power.
power can't take
Are
us.
landlords out here? Like, what are we talking about?
No, it's,
Power contagious.
What kind of power, though? How about, like, what
Just
level of
knowing what-
power do you
it's-
have to get to?
it's
a
what
mix of
knowing what you
power.
can get away with.
Yeah. what power? I'm trying to find where I want to stop.
Yeah.
Me need to know how much power me
right
need to get.
before I get there.
The moment they know they could do anything, you know?
Like,
Because when you could do anything, you'll just do.
Yo, to be real,
you know?
they're eating the finest foods.
right?
what
I remember-
that is nothing.
Terrible. Terrible.
You brought it up.
I did bring it up.
Yeah.
Listen, man,
Fuck,
100,000. 100,000 is not bad.
Oh, bad.
I say, look at pooper scooper.
You guys do it?
100 grand.
Would you get shit on by a baddie?
Well, Superman S on the chest.
Yeah.
You know?
For like, let's say 65,000 USD.
What? No.
Bro,
Alright, I'm
I
just
don't-
kidding.
Brother,
Jesus Christ.
Gotta be.
Who the fuck would do that? Little
That
poop.
was such a specific number. That you thought about.
I don't have an offer right now.
You are sick. You are sick.
Yo,
Write
no-
that down.
Yo,
This nigga is sick.
this conversation did come up on my podcast the other day. And I asked people, how you feel when your girl fart around you?
My girl doesn't fart around me.
Good.
She has respect.
You don't know, like you probably don't know of her farting, right?
Yeah.
Do you
Oh, man.
believe, like, do you a girl ever like
My
cut one?
girl ninja doo-doos.
I
don't see it.
No, that's a sign of,
I don't see. She's like a
that's
ninja,
a sign
dog.
of love, man. That's a sign of, to me, that's a real sign of like you're comfortable in your relationship.
Mad.
No, I get it.
Let me be
You know?
uncomfortable.
Well, I don't wanna be that
you've
comfortable.
never,
ever.
So what?
I
You
don't wanna
don't
be
you
that
don't talk on the phone when you're shitting?
What?
Do you talk on the phone when you're shitting,
Brother, let me tell you something.
or do you hang up?
When me I shit it up, when me I shit everything have a pause, you know. Me I forget. When me I shit, me go to my bathroom, me have my phone, me have my fan, me have like
That's your sanctuary.
my comfortable.
Yeah, that's the throne.
Just
yeah,
know
yeah.
it.
Until your leg falls asleep.
If me I go into the like using the bathroom is one of the few times when people just leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yo,
Yep.
where they? Me
It's like
in the
going
bathroom.
underwater,
It's
man.
like done. Conversation
You know
underwater.
celebrities that go Tiger Woods used to go underwater because he's like, that's the only place people can't talk to me.
He's a weirdo.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much.
How about you're a serial killer?
Yeah.
It's Tiger. Like, I can't be trusted.
Tiger's a horny you know.
Yeah.
Dog, those text messages,
Dog.
worse. Yo, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, a golf man said this?
Yes. Man like Tiger, man.
Yo, his new girl,
This
is one of the Trumps.
Yeah. What's her name?
What?
It's not Ivanka, is it?
No way. We pulled. Come on.
Listen,
That's
he's
good milk.
he's dating a Trump. He's dating a Trump. It's
He's
not-
dating a Trump, and
Yeah.
apparently she dated like mad like terrorists.
Oh yeah, they leaked her
What?
dating list.
Yeah,
whatever.
like she dated like someone in Al Qaeda.
yeah, like
She dated like a mob boss.
yup. Like
I
yeah,
don't know.
she has a track list of just like
She
a
got
bunch
that
of
thing on her.
bad people.
She likes a bad boy.
Guarantee she got
you
that
know?
thing on her.
You think so?
Tiger fucking with her.
Tiger's a freaky
Tiger
ass
been
nigga
through
though.
exactly.
I don't know.
Tiger been through some shit. You know she got that thing
I
on
feel
her.
like Tiger would like some mid though.
Nah, really?
I feel like he would, man. Niggas like
mid?
Tiger. I don't know. he would
Oh,
like
that's
some
actually
mid,
true.
You know?
That nigga
Wait.
called himself Coblin Asian.
We call a mid. Like
You can't trust that nigga.
when does a mid start? Like when a mid?
I just mean like nothing that's gonna like really wow you. Like especially behind
Starter
closed
pack.
doors. Yeah, like it just be like eh.
Like
Think
a
he fucks with starter
pack.
pack white women. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, like I mean that's his bag. Go do your thing, but I don't think she's going crazy in the bedroom.
She don't. She got that Trump home.
What is the jumbo? Break it down. What is that?
Yeah, what? The Trump pump? That, see, you reached for that pun. You reached so
was
far
reaching
for
so
that
hard.
pun, man. He was. I watched the motor spin in his head too.
I was just waiting for my moment to come in.
Trump.
You're talking.
Lump, Trump,
Trump
pump. So the pump pump is. You should have said you can't spell pump pum without Trump without pump pum.
I guess so.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Jump him.
Trump pump. Get out.
That not bad enough. That not bad at all.
Speaking of Trump, dog, have you guys been on the White House Instagram?
No,
What y'all do on the White House Instagram?
Someone
bro?
sent it to me because they knew how crazy this was. Essentially, they are.
Oh yeah.
They did Ghibli studio
no.
to people getting deported by ICE. I kid you
They
not. I'm
what?
gonna put this on the
Sad, bro.
screen.
The
Real
what?
quick. So the AI thing
Yeah.
that everybody was doing, they did that to people's pictures that were getting deported.
The insensitivity.
And then they had I don't know where it is. They had an ASMR, bro.
I did see that.
All the ASMR
They
of
had
all the sounds of the
ASMR of
chains,
this deportation.
the deportation chains. They were pulling them out and just
Yep.
getting the sounds of everything, getting them lined up on the floor.
You don't have to go
The
home,
walking-
but you can stay. You can't stay here.
This is nasty.
There's a song?
This is the White House page.
Dog, this is nasty work, man. Is it like at all scary over there?
Really?
In the way that people think outside of America?
Not to me. I live in California. I don't really see nothing. Yeah. There's like horror stories, but to me, I just mostly feel like people just have focused on like, get them immigration issues together. So me don't know, like, when me see them thing there, me
Yeah.
I wonder like, yo, which part of America this? Because
I ain't seeing it. It's not my neighborhood.
me not really a see it.
Yeah.
Because media in America, I mean here, the same thing I want over here, so.
Yeah.
I mean, come over here, I'm gonna see them. Somebody tell me, say, yo, me gonna come over here, me gonna come to India. I'm gonna see that.
Listen, I genuinely think that they deported a bunch of them.
They did.
They did?
Yeah, people were talking about that.
Like how many?
I don't know, but you see a lot of people say like my family was deported and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're really doing
A lot
that
of
shit.
Cause, like,
a lot of people coming home from trips don't get let back in.
Yeah, but you
Oh,
know what's,
wow.
You know what's funny though? People that are getting deported are coming back.
I just think immigration is just a big
People
thing
are getting
now.
deported. They're coming back in the country. They're sneaking back into America.
And then getting deported again like
Yeah.
that shit.
Well, there's those
Exactly.
flight attendants that were just coming to Canada and not ever going back on the plane.
What?
Yeah, there's Indian flight attendants and Pakistani, I think, as well.
Wow.
They're coming. They're like literal flight attendants on the job.
Yeah.
Get off the plane, don't come back on. And they live in Canada now,
Type shit. Listen, man. They picked the right country.
right?
Blend right in.
Yo, someone called it Sing Hortons the other day. I was like, all right, man.
First up,
We're
man,
getting out of hand.
listen to me.
We're
Canada-
getting out of hand, man.
Canada have only land. That is what
Sing
it is.
Hortons.
Yeah.
Canada big. Every time I drive through Canada, I just see one big empty plot of land to the left and to the right. But
There's
then
so much.
and then them just build them apartment here and then make it a little box.
Yep.
So we have all of this space and then the one bedrooms them over here is like
And everybody wanna live here.
450 square foot.
Everybody want to live here.
And nobody-
So it's like,
Go live a.
spread out, man. Go to Alberta, man. Alberta's calling.
Go me like, you know what me like? Me like Etobicoke.
Why'd you have to say it like
Something
that?
about that word.
Etobicoke.
Me just like say it. Etobicoke.
Sounds suburban. And really, it's still the hood.
I'm the one who say
Like, Etobicoke's mostly hood.
where's Etobicoke?
That's
West
like,
End.
Yeah, West End, North York-ish.
Why that sound like far?
No. It's
far
like
from
20
me.
minutes from here.
It's indigenous
Bro,
word.
It's just, yeah, yeah.
Etobicoke don't sound close at all.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
yeah.
sound like
Sounds like
next
a
week.
Pickering. Sounds
Yeah.
like a Coburg.
Sounds like a far.
Coburg
It's like a
sounds
native
far.
reserve that was
Coburg's
far
the
away.
word. Goddamn.
Saskatchewan.
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 Regina.
That sound like when I hear people them.
Yeah. So it was a native of sorts. Yeah, an indigenous person.
Who's your top 5 comedians?
Overall,
Yeah.
let me see. Number one to
Kevin
me,
Hart.
yeah, Kevin Hart. What you say? You know it?
Yeah. You love stories.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. I would say Kevin Hart, Eddie Griffin.
Good.
Okay.
He's
Great
strong,
one.
man. I call him Black George Carlin.
Yeah, Kevin Hart, Eddie Griffin, Bill Burr.
Yeah.
That new special, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
So
I watched
good,
it, yeah.
man.
Is it good?
He
So
brought back the
good.
effort.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bring back effort.
He did.
I gotta throw my joke out.
About what?
I had that joke about it's time to bring it back.
I mean, no, you can still say it for a bit.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
You can, bro.
Nah.
New school, me that say Andrew
Andrew Schultz,
because of
yeah.
the him basically show we the formula.
Yeah.
So we have to
He
keep
started
on
the
it.
clips and
Yeah, and then
crowd
Ali
work.
Sadiq. And then
I
Ali
used to
Sadiq.
do.
Do you think
Ali Sadiq's
Schultz
a great
ruined
storyteller.
the online comedy a bit?
No, him
Or
teach
did he
me.
make it better?
No, him
Like,
teach
Made
me.
it better.
because there are pros and cons. That's
a great question.
There are pros and cons. There are a lot of people who are going to shows because somebody's really good at crowd work.
No, but if you
But they
repeat the
get there
jokes,
and
you're
they
cooked.
have no material.
Exactly.
Like
That's
Matt
where it
Rife
gets-
was getting cooked
Yeah.
early days because his crowd work was so amazing. But people are like, you get there and he has no material.
Yeah.
And he's up there for an hour and a half.
Just talking to the crowd. Yeah.
Well, but he's at some points he's like forced to because the material's not working.
That's
So he's
why
got
people
to
are
fall
here.
back
Yeah.
onto that. And then on
sucks.
top of that, you have people now who think that they're helping comedians by being hecklers. So comedians are going into these clubs and they do crowd work or they posted a crowd work clip and somebody gave them some funny material. They had a good back and forth. So now people are going there like trying to be in the back and
Yeah,
they think they're
yeah,
helping you.
Yeah.
And I think
They think this is helping you.
They're
And
going,
so-
really going there to hoping that they're going to be the ones
And
that,
if you're a material comedian and you're not necessarily trying to do crowd work for an hour,
that ruins the
that
flow.
ruins the
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
flow of
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
to me, how I look on it is, you see, the way how I go in comedy is kind of unorthodox because like I never had that like let me do this solid 10.
You've
and
always
get,
had
like,
your
a
own
solid-
crowd.
Most of the time when we at
Yeah.
the show is like me have people, but when you have hecklers, to me, is like when me I perform in front of like people when they're like familiar with me.
Yeah.
Normally, it depends on where you're gonna get hecklers though. To me, and if you have a quick comeback,
Yeah.
and just move on.
Or sometimes you don't even need to have a quick comeback.
Yes.
I know if you can just not be rattled. There's some comedians, something drops, they got to point
Them
it
throw
out.
them off. Yes.
And they throws them off. Where was I?
Yeah. I
Just
hate that.
keep going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hear shit when I'm up there. I don't hear nothing, to be honest. It's like, if I engaging with you, it's because I planned on engaging with you.
Okay.
You just think this is happenstance.
What about if someone at the show like passes out or some shit? How do you address that?
No, it's never happened, but I mean, I would wait till they're gone and then make fun.
When that's happened, so that happened to me one time, and it was like 2 more comics left, it was already a dead show, and like there was this one guy that was just
I
like,
was there.
Was there? It was
Jams.
Yeah. What was that?
It was Jams. If my homie Jams.
Oh yeah. Well, there
she
was
passed out.
there was that. That was at Bear Show. 'Cause I forgot about that one. And we forced everybody to like put away the chairs super quick because the ambulance were coming. We're like, everybody get out, help us put away the chairs.
And we weren't supposed to be smoking in there, so we had to air it out and shit. It was crazy.
No, but there's this other time. I was performing and this guy started to pass out. And he's like, he was feeling sick. I'm like, hey, you all right? All right, cool. Yeah, get on your ways. And I didn't realize like they were there with a whole bunch of other people. So everyone was just kind of sitting there looking back, like overly concerned. I'm like, you know, these jokes really don't matter at this point in time. Like, forget funny. Go deal with your friend. It's okay, leave. And everyone's like, thank you. We felt bad. I'm like, don't feel bad
for me and not your friend.
You know what I'm saying? Just get out of here because it's now awkward for me. I'm very funny.
That's a very Canadian thing. Oh,
You know?
we feel bad. Let me say.
I'm so sorry.
Very so.
Yeah,
That is what me love with Jamaicans, though. You see, performing in front of Jamaicans, go up there and do funny.
Oh yeah.
Just go up there and do funny.
You're gonna hear a kiss teeth.
You're a one man.
Just in the silence, just.
So okay, I did a Jamaican 50th birthday on Saturday. And,
Oh God.
Okay, everybody's dressed up. This one dude is sitting in a throne. Okay,
Oh,
the
God.
150-year-old. I'm like, and I said something. I'm like, hey man, so glad that you're here. We're celebrating you, but it looks kind of weird that you're all alone by yourself sitting, you know, while everybody's at a table. You know,
Yeah.
yes, we want to perch you up on your throne, but you look like a loner right now. Right? And then I guess it wasn't going so well midway through because everyone's like, food's coming out. I'm like, oh God, like this is why I said let the food come
timing.
out
Yeah,
first.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
So now I'm like, there's this birthday cake on a stand. And there was like some space, like let's say this is where the cake is, and there's this little space here.
Yeah.
I had my hand on there while I was talking.
Oh God.
And all I hear
God.
is, take your hand off the cake. And I was just like, sorry, madam. Sorry, miss.
Yo.
You know? It's just out of nowhere, just
There's
cut
one thing
through the crowd, bro.
There's one thing we love more than comedy is hygiene.
Yeah. And I'm like, just wait. Never mind. Sorry.
Nah, I gotta put your
Apologies.
hand on.
Yeah. Nugget out on top of the kid, man.
And I honestly thought I wasn't doing that well. And then at the end of the show, everyone's like, "You have a card? You did to me." I'm like, "I did amazing. You guys were just
You know
looking
why?
at me so
Okay.
judgment with such
You ever go to an open mic and it's just all comedians?
yes.
All Jamaicans think we're the funniest people in the world.
I feel
So we're all comedians sitting there judging you, but we're laughing. But it's just up here. We're just like, okay, you did that. Oh, okay.
That's why
I feel
don't
like
do
it's
open
Caribbeans
mic.
in general because
Exactly.
Trinidadians
It's so
are like
pointless. You feel like you're working out, but it's like,
You do open mic, so you see a bunch of man sit down look so.
yeah, just waiting for their turn. Just waiting for their turn.
that. Also mad that like, oh, I can't follow this. You know, like
Oh,
just
yeah,
that
yeah.
feeling of like, oh, that joke is better than mine. God damn it. So like you see the tension of
The
people
tension.
that are
Tension
nervous or
rising.
you know.
I don't think we finished. Did we finish your top five? You
Yeah,
said Kevin
yeah.
Hart.
There's one left.
Ali Sadiq, Kevin
Ali
I know
Hart,
you did, yeah. You said Alex.
Ali Sadiq,
That guy's
Kevin
a
Hart,
monster.
Eddie
Yeah.
Griffin.
Great
Yeah, I
storyteller.
like storytellers.
Ali
Yeah.
Sadiq he's a monster though. Like his story take an hour.
Yeah, but he'll
One
pause,
story
he'll sit, he'll
for
be
an
looking
hour.
down for a little bit, just like gathering his thoughts, and you'll sit and wait patiently.
Well,
And
I-
it's good that he has such a captivating voice. I feel like the voice helps a lot too.
What I realize to me is relatability.
Yeah.
People
Right.
like when you're relatable, and especially when you're vulnerable.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you tell comedy and you tell something where you go through or where you experience, and you can tell the people them how you feel, I think it resonate with them a lot more than just trying to be funny. So when me up them, it can be like, yo, you know, I'm gonna go jail before. And why am I going to jail? And even if it's not funny, it's like, okay.
I
what
can
hap-
understand.
And
Yeah,
even
yeah,
if you never went to jail, you could still relate despite, you know?
So you can do something.
Yeah.
There's so much to do with vulnerability that it can bring a crowd. So that's why I watch like the Kevin Hart and the Alex.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you like storytellers. Where do you put Dave?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, especially like with
So-
his beats and stuff, right?
So it's just about like favorites. So Dave Chappelle is like one of the greats.
Yeah.
But in terms of like favorites, to me,
like style wise.
yeah, me I go like because me kind of me like.
Dave Chappelle's
The real Kevin
not.
Hart
He
move.
doesn't act out as much.
Yeah.
He likes
Yeah.
he likes
Like,
comedians that
He
act
never move up
out.
and down. Me can't stand up one place.
Ali Sadiq acts out. Kevin Hart, Bill Burr.
Bill
Bill
Burr not so
Burr
much.
turns into an entire
Trevor
one-man
Noah.
skit.
Trevor Noah. Good
really, Bill Burr doesn't move that much.
What?
He plays around
Bill
the
Burr
mic a
will
bit.
turn into a one-man skit and be both people in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he does that all the time.
When being white.
Yeah, but he's not.
He does that voice.
Yeah, but he
and shit.
barely moves. Like, look at his physicality. He'll be like that.
He doesn't do like he's not like jumping up and down or anything,
Kevin
but
is
it's
doing that, I
mostly
feel
in
like.
his face and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his anger especially.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the reason why
Kevin
I
Hart
like
acts
Bill
out.
Burr, the reason why I like Bill Burr is because he's like one of the few people that can probably is uncancelable. So I watch Bill Burr to like know that okay, I probably can push it this far,
yeah.
but deliver it like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then to me, Andrew Schultz to me personally show us that the social media that
Yeah.
don't hoard your material.
You put your special on YouTube.
Yeah, me have 2 special by YouTube.
yeah.
In like 6
Already.
months. Me
And
just
was
post
that,
them.
do you find that was the best thing
That's
for
the
your
best
career?
thing. Me have a Live Nation tour now. That's the best,
Huge.
that's the best thing me could do.
What do you burn that material now? Or do you still use that material
and
once
it-
you see the numbers rise and
The funny thing is like, so I never know, like, say, I could have, like, go back, go repeat them. Like, me to just do them. Like, I can't even tell you, I don't remember half of the joke them from my first special. You know?
That's amazing.
Somebody just kind of does.
because he's not going to the clubs and
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
them
yeah,
a
yeah.
million times.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
me not do them.
Yeah,
me
yeah.
not do them so much. But just I work on, all right, then people did react to this. All right, then, oh, but this did happen. Because to me,
that's crazy.
I can't make up, me can't just make up something women are like, women never like dead and
Experience.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
then how do you decide when your special is ready then? If you're not taking it like, on the road,
that's the
right?
beauty. I went into comedy not knowing, and some of the time not knowing
The
is the
formula.
best thing.
Yeah.
Because I did just start book venues and do shows, you know. I just want to go to that show there. Last year, want to come back here with Lawrence Theatre, I just
Yeah.
book it. And say, well, if it not make the money, God go with me.
Yeah.
I'm homeless. and it worked.
Yeah.
And then I do the same formula in the US until I get in like one comedy club. I got a funny bone. And then you get in a one funny bone, and when you look, you sell out that one.
And how do you get
All of
into
them
Funny
invited.
Bone? Do you like are you hitting them up or they hit you up?
No, so as I said before, I did just watch comedians and just DM them and be like, yo, more and book you.
Okay.
And just give me offer with them not gonna refuse. Because I know me there at the comedy club.
Yeah.
So me know like, oh, all right, then if me tell him this, him definitely I gotta take this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So pull up and then when him forward, get film connections them and then bill out. So that is how me get access to most of the comedy clubs.
And then when you have the numbers too, they're more inclined to like give you a night because they know you'll fill a room.
Sure.
But that is a trick. There's a trick to being so like when you have a following already and people coming to see you, that is like 3 minutes. Yeah, stand up weird. That are like, yo, if you not have no aura, you not have nothing, you can
5 minutes you got.
Oh my
you got
God,
5 minutes. And then they're done with you.
5 minutes. And then
That's majority of the people that have bare followers and go do these clubs. That's what I'm saying. The crowd work will hurt you. Those clips will hurt you because you captured lightning in a bottle one night. Yeah. That don't mean it's happening every night.
Right.
And on top of that, your material got to be better than that now too.
exactly. One of the things that we learned was like after me do my last special, the one I'm shooting in London, I kept on
Amazing, by the way.
Respect.
Amazing, man.
So me I do some show and the people in the show I say, yo, tell the masturbation joke. I mean I say, really? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they
like,
wanna hear the greatest
I'm gonna
hits.
tell the joke again?
Right?
I mean I say, oh, so
We're like
weird.
musicians, man.
I can't repeat them thing here.
Yeah.
But then, so when me try to know if whenever, so like, no, this is son of an immigrant. So this about, cause my mother and father me never grew up with them.
Yeah.
And me living in America now, me's an immigrant and now me a direct the whole thing, my immigration journey, like how it make me feel when my mother left me, when my father left me to them work list,
Yeah.
them thing there.
That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I know.
And everybody can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just you for find like, all right, which niche me I cater to. Because although me a Jamaican and me have a very thick Jamaican accent, when me go up on the stage, whoever in front of me, you know, and a Jamaican people are the only immigrant.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody have the same
And we
story.
all have the
them.
same shit. Yeah. All have the same shit. Different font. Same shit,
Different
different
font.
font.
But when you're Jamaican, because of what Jamaicans do before we, whether it be comedy or whatever, I can go in front of some white people right now and do this.
I swear to God.
What's going on, people?
I always
you know,
say I'm
I am
so
here.
happy I'm Jamaican. and not like it could be anywhere else and
Yeah.
it would not work.
Listen to me.
Because you guys you speak great English.
So when I let out my dreadlocks, I said, "What's going on, people? How is everything going?" And give them 2 smiles. Them say, "Oh my Lord, Bob Marley."
Yeah, man. That's all I have to say. Yeah, man.
We gotta go to work.
There's a 2000s comedy bracket that popped up on my Instagram, and
All these brackets, man.
this was like I think the best time for comedies, early 2000s. And so you got Step Brothers versus Dodgeball.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
I don't know what that is.
You never seen Step Brothers?
I don't know nothing about that.
You never seen Dodgeball?
Will Ferrell.
Dodgeball's funny.
Yeah, Dodgeball is with what?
Step
Vince
Brothers
Vaughn
is-
and-
Brother, I never have cable in my mind. I never
Dexter.
remember I said Jamaica, I'm growing up. Cable. Step brother and dodgeball. Dodgeball. A big son with dodge at Jamaica. What kind of dodgeball?
You got Super Bad versus 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Super bad.
Super bad.
Oh, that's
I
not
know
so
them
quick
there.
for me.
I know
Super
them
bad. No,
That's
it
not
is.
so quick for me.
It is for me.
That's not so quick for me, man.
is.
You got that Kevin Hart moment.
Super bad, never bad.
Seth Rogen, first time you seen Seth Rogen.
Dog, Super bad was
Steve
iconic.
Carell's first like
breakout role.
lead movie.
But you don't have 40-year-old virgin without Super
With-
bad.
what?
Did it come
Yeah,
out?
you
Which
do.
come out first?
Super bad came first.
No, if me say
No,
them,
it
know
didn't.
them.
No, it
See
didn't.
them, know.
You know,
Super Bad came after.
Super bad was 07.
Yeah,
40-year-old came
40-Year-Old
first?
Virgin definitely came first.
Was that what year was that? 05, 04?
Somewhere around there. I don't know. But yeah, no, 40-Year-Old Virgin definitely came first.
Okay.
Super
Super
Bad
bad is
came
iconic
after.
though. Like so many like
Super
that
Bad, okay.
feeling
I'll give it to
of,
Super
like,
Bad
kids and
because
hers.
those guys are not even comedians.
Yeah. Michael Cera, dog.
Brampton man.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know Michael Cera's
I
a
knew
Brampton
it was
man?
from here, but I didn't know like it was Brampton.
Yeah, he's a Brampton man.
That's hilarious.
Hey, it's one thing with that Canadian, you know. Oh no, I'm gonna make sure the world knows
No,
that he's
it's
a Canadian, you know.
We have to.
Yeah.
You know he's Canadian, eh?
You have to.
You know he's Canadian.
But we have
Come on,
to.
Jamaicans do the same thing too.
Exactly.
Man. Come on,
Yeah.
Filipinos do
Exactly.
it.
We got him.
claim people who ain't even
No,
Jamaican.
no, I feel like on the more. Canadian people more.
Just like, oh shit.
You'll even
We
claim
call
a
Rihanna
Canadian and be
Jamaican.
like, yeah, Celine Dion's
Celine
Jamaican.
Dion.
You know?
No, but wait, hey,
No,
hey.
Celine Dion was born in Maypen. What
Let's
are you
stop
doing?
this right yourself.
Yeah.
Celine Dion, Jamaica.
She's born in Maypen.
Listen to the name.
That's
Listen to the name. We
Maypen and I'll play
don't
that
have
on.
no more syllable.
Yeah.
It is one word.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. If she didn't even allow it's one word. Me know Celine Dion.
I'm gonna name my daughter Celine Dion.
Yeah, one.
aunt.
And it's not-
Celine Dion.
It's my ad. Mean Girls versus Meet the Parents.
Ooh.
I'm going Mean Girls. That's easy for
The
me.
parents though.
That's easy for me.
That's the Fockers, right?
And Mean Girls is shot in Toronto.
What's that?
Had to do it
That's
to
fine.
him. Had to
Yeah,
do
mean,
it
okay,
to
Mean
him.
Girls. Yeah.
Have you seen this
That's
one?
Lindsay
Mean
Lohan.
Girls? Lindsay Lohan?
I'm not a cable, brother.
This 2004.
This is
I'm a
traumatic for
cable,
him.
dog.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But you have it now.
Right now, yeah, bring me back.
You have it now, and you had it for years.
Yo, y'all bring me back into some dark times right now. You're bringing me back to a
This is
time. I
triggering
don't want to
trauma?
remember those
Is this
days,
triggering
fam.
my trauma?
You're
Hangover versus
You're bringing me back to poverty, bro. You're getting me real mad, bro.
Hangover versus Wedding
Cheese.
Crashers.
I'm cheesed.
Hangover.
Wedding Crashers.
Are you nuts? It's
Are you
Hangover
nuts? It's
easy.
Wedding Crashers.
It's paging doctor.
Go
Are
around
you
it.
joking, bro?
Paging Dr. What?
The doctor.
You fucking pussy.
I'm pussy.
Yeah,
I'm pussy.
that's right.
Yeah, it's gotta
I
be.
don't know,
Paging
man.
Dr. Faggot.
Will Ferrell in Wedding Crashes was too good,
Thank
man.
you.
I can't. I gotta give it to
Vince
Wedding
Vaughn.
Crashes. Yeah.
That nigga floated on
Canadian?
fucking Wedding Crashers,
Is
bro.
Will Ferrell Canadian?
Discovering Alan.
No, I wish.
No,
I wish.
but a Canadian hired him on SNL.
Facts. Lorne Michaels, baby.
Lauren Michaels.
I did not know Lauren was a Toronto man.
Toronto.
The guy from Deadpool
Second
is
seed.
Toronto. Is a Toronto man, right?
No, he's a Vancouver. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vancouver. man.
Forget it's Canada big now.
Yo, speaking of which,
Vancouver, man.
go and watch that SNL documentary, bro.
I need
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
I keep
yeah.
hearing good things about it.
Holy shit. 4-part documentary. The first episode is all about auditions.
Okay.
You see Kevin Hart, you see all those guys who auditioned for the show and what they did in their auditions and shit. It's insane, bro.
You ever audition for anything?
No, not for SNL. I want to now.
No, I'm saying, have you ever auditioned for like anything?
Oh, yeah, of course.
To me, auditioning is
I
the
did one
worst.
yesterday.
Auditioning
It's
is
the worst.
Is either you go
Hire
Work
me or
with
don't,
me or
yeah.
don't work with
yeah,
me.
man.
Well,
Yeah.
well, they say that when it comes to acting, the actual work isn't the acting; it's the going to the auditions and putting yourself out there. Like that's the
shit's
actual
trash,
work.
man.
Work.
I mean,
Because
can't
people
bother
are
that,
enjoying
man.
themselves when they're doing the acting. So the actual work itself.
when you go to
Is that
auditions,
shit.
everybody look on each other like
Yeah. And we all look alike.
That's crazy.
We all look like the same person. Different
Well, that's why
font.
you gotta have a good. That's why
funny.
you have to have a good. You need to have a good personality or like something, an it factor to stand out, right? Like
Sometimes they don't even get the chance to do that.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's you can kill your audition, but they don't like your voice. You can kill the audition, they don't like your nose. Like I've been in commercials where like
Them they like
the
your
wardrobe
nose?
gets you,
Them not like your nose.
they walk in and judge you. So like you're done wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's you and like 2 other people, 3 other people, whoever's in the commercial.
Yeah.
They bring the client in. The client is like 5 different people that work for whatever the company is.
Okay.
You're standing there. They walk up to you and go, "Yeah, can we get rid of this sweater?" It's like you're not even there.
yeah.
It's just slavery, bro.
It feels
He's
like
"Can
a
we get rid of-
slavery.
I'm not feeling this sweater. Maybe it's stripes. Can we do stripes? And get rid of that necktie thing he has and the necklace. I don't like the necklace. It's your necklace.
Right in front
your
of you.
dead grandma gave you.
mom
Like,
gave
I
me
don't like
this.
his necklace. Like they don't give a
I'm
fuck.
fighting.
When I was in Mexico City, like they were dressing me up as a Filipino Mexican coffee bean farmer. So like they're putting all of these very random, right?
Filipino, yeah.
So they're putting all these different things on me.
Just making sure.
He's like, he's Filipino Mexican? No, he's just Filipino.
So they start throwing all these different things on me, and I'm just like, all right, is this good? And they're like, hold on for 1 second, give us one. We're just gonna get the director and the people. And now the director comes in, producer. There's like 4 people and they sit down on some like, American Idol shit.
Yeah.
And they're just like, can you do a spin, please? And I'm just like,
What's your lines? Can you deliver like 2 of your lines for us? Let's just see it acted out.
but the most ridiculous thing, of it was after we shot, and I literally did nothing. I sat on a horse. They made me sip some coffee, and then the guy was like, "That's it. That was perfect."
And
And
that's
he
why
pulls
you
me
feel
aside.
like you can't say anything.
Right? And I was like, all right, cool. And he pulls me aside. He's like, imagine this. A Filipino in Mexico finding his way. Filipino Western. You're the star. And I'm just like, all right, chill. Like, you don't have to.
It's a 4-second commercial.
I'm just sipping coffee. Like, you don't have to go.
Playing in between the prices right.
You know what I mean?
Gas pause.
Now look
It was
what
a
the man
Western
said.
Union commercial.
Imagine this. Go suck your mother.
Sideways. Frontways.
Front and backwards.
Backways.
All directions.
All direction. Always. All right. So we made it. So wait, what are we doing? Wedding Crashers or Hangover?
Wedding
Hangover,
Crashers.
man.
2 Wedding Crashers, 2 Hangovers. Deciding vote.
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding
You're a
Crashers it is.
snake, bro.
Ah,
Guy's a
pussy,
snake, bro.
Pussy.
Wait, he
okay.
didn't vote though. He didn't vote, bro.
He did.
Man,
He
not
doesn't.
cable.
He has no cable, man. He can't vote. His vote is null and void.
Bro, my vote null and void. So I didn't even know them by their name from them show here.
Man said no.
Ask about Shutters. Ask about Mad Max.
Shatas or belly?
Ask about Mad Max.
Yeah.
I'm always pick
It's
Shatas.
gotta be belly, man.
Over
Me no-
Shatas?
I understand though.
No.
I never watched Shotas.
They're both equally bad acting.
The one's just shot better.
One's
Is it
just
one
shot
shot
better.
better?
Yeah, that's it. Hype Williams just made it a music video. That's the only thing.
I don't think it's bad acting still. I feel like it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Brother, man at Jamaica really move like that, you know.
I know.
It's not a bad acting, a real thing.
Yeah.
Take the one, I left the one.
I left
You sound
the
like
one.
a pussy hole. That's a real thing.
You have to understand me, Wayne. Wayne, please, Wayne. You have to understand, Wayne. All right. Step Brothers versus Superbad.
Super bad.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Yo, this room
Not
is-
even a fucking question.
Yo, this room
Come
is
on,
weak,
man.
I'm gonna let
nigga.
you guys know right
Nah.
now.
This
Ain't
room-
nothing beating Step Brothers.
Come on. man.
This room is wrong.
Mean Girls versus
You
Wedding
don't,
Crashers.
you don't know what the
Mean Girls.
fucking
You said that already.
No, this is a new one.
It's Mean Girls, bro.
Mean Girls versus Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Bro, you guys have been wrong 5 times in a row, bro. This is crazy.
Seems like everyone is right but you.
Yeah. that's like my whole
Step
life.
Brothers versus Wedding Crashers. Step Brothers.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer. Honestly, the most quotable movie I've ever seen in
Yeah.
my life.
I don't know what's this movie.
Step Brothers is
Will Ferrell and
I never remember that other guy's name, brother. John Riley?
C. Riley.
John Riley. Yeah.
So yo, do Canadians like want to study the actors' names? Like when you sit down and say, I need to know what this man's name is.
I just watch a lot of
Yeah,
movies.
you see them enough.
I understand cause I don't have nothing to do over here.
Nothing.
Just rain.
Exactly.
Rain,
Yeah, watch
snow.
Especially in the winter. Oh my God.
Never seen this one?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, Step Brothers. Yeah.
Step Brothers, it name?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Very funny movie.
Remember this guy from the
Walk Hard.
No man, the skateboard. No, not the skateboard. When he did that, the little female.
Blaze of Glory.
Yeah.
Blades of Glory.
The Mars
Okay.
cutter or something like that. Whoa. Yeah. That
That's what you remember?
I just remember there was like this one move where you can cut your balls.
Yeah, he remembers the one thing he's trying to forget. Yeah.
Oh my God. Speaking about cutting off balls, pop the balloon.
What a segue.
Pop the balloon.
Make it make sense.
Would you do that show?
No, I would never. They actually asked me to host it, the Jamaican one, when it came here.
Friends say would never. Why you wouldn't do it?
It's too mean. It's too mean, man. I can't do it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna make it meaner.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be put in that position.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, you take it there, I'm taking it further.
Yeah,
Like,
see that.
it's gonna
I
be
can
bad.
definitely see that.
So yeah, no, but pop the balloon. I've seen a lot of rhetoric around Africans using this to destroy Black America.
What?
That's the narrative. I swear to God, that's the narrative right now. Online is they're saying that Africans are trying to destroy Black America
How?
because it's an African girl that was the host of the original one. Okay.
Okay.
And then now she's executive. Her and her husband are executive producer on this,
Hilarious.
and they picked Yvonne Orji
Yeah.
to be the host, who is also
Molly from
Nigerian.
Insecure. Yeah.
So how is that
this.
destroying?
Well, people don't
Not
like
them
this
start
show.
it?
People hate this. A lot of people hate the show.
Bro, the
But
show
a
is
lot of
getting,
people
like,
hate
so much
watch this
views.
show.
100
Yeah.
million views, bro.
That's why it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. It's just
Yeah.
like Temptation Island,
Yeah.
any of those shows.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
watching
yeah.
because you're like, these people are dumb.
You're like,
but
this
you
is an
can't
insane
look
show.
away.
Yeah.
And so with the pop the
I
balloon,
never watched an episode that popped the balloon.
I did.
Not a
Never.
full
I
one,
only see the
just the
clips.
clips.
I used to be
Yeah.
like,
No,
yeah,
only
clips.
see the
I
clips.
see the clips online, and I'm like,
I watched that shit.
this is insane.
watched
Who
2 episodes.
would sign up for this?
I don't know.
I watched the Toronto one. Yo, the Toronto one was deadly. This
Okay,
girl
watch
took
it.
her microphone and boxed the youth's chain. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was-
the
yeah,
little
I think I
dude.
remember
little
The man
dude,
was trying to
yeah.
style on her, and she took the fucking
Yeah.
microphone, boxed his chain off.
What's going on?
And they started scrapping. Everybody had to pull him apart. I'm like, see, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. For a date?
For a date, it's
For
crazy.
a date?
Yeah. Like, what happens after that? Like, oh, my bad, I was wilding.
And what if you think you got that shit on?
Yeah.
Yo.
You pull up and they're like, yeah, I don't like his face. yo, I put on this bad outfit. I don't like his face.
Yeah.
Yo,
You can't do shit about that.
Yo, but see one when the girl I said like, yo, I think his top half is fine, but he's not wearing any socks.
Yeah.
I can't.
Just
Yeah. Those things like
These
that. it's like-
the socks are enough for
Your
me.
salt.
the
Your
smallest
salt.
details. You're like,
One
really?
girl said, why is he wearing 3/4 pants? This is not it.
Yeah, man. See, and then
I'm not
there's
digging
those
the
women
fit.
too who want to call you gay for anything. Now you over there
Yo.
defending your straightness.
The one guy who's
on
like,
Netflix.
I said no to him because he looks gay. Remember that guy?
Wow.
And everyone was like, ooh.
Oh my!
And people looked at him like,
God.
yeah, he kind of does look gay.
Yo, and that's the other part too.
Yeah.
Is
Everybody
you think,
will
all right, yo, this
jump
girl's
in.
a bitch. Like,
Yeah,
and you leave, you go online, and
People are
niggas
like, yeah.
online are like, yeah, get that nigga.
It's terrible.
Yeah, his pants do suck. Like, what the fuck?
Brother, I'm
Exactly.
telling you, social media unforgiving, yeah?
Unforgiving.
Oh, man.
They don't have no emotion, no
Undefeated,
empathy,
man.
If you
man.
decide to put yourself out there like that,
Yo.
you're worth anything that comes.
Yeah, I have a question for
Right.
you. What's one comment that like stuck with you where the person made an observation that either you thought only you knew, but then you saw a person say it like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, funny. I just remember one time me voicing my opinion on something on Twitter. IG comments don't like
Don't
to
do-
me.
yeah.
Them not that bad,
Okay.
bro. Me said something on Twitter one time, and somebody comment and say, "Guy, you have the intelligence of a foot bottom." and to this day, to this day, the person will tell me say I have the intelligence of a foot bottom. Me nah forget her.
Looking up, it's his aunt. Oh, man. It's like somebody you know.
I'll know she not graduate from university yet. I will start together. Look like intelligence of a foot bottom workout. Clearly you walk by her.
Dead.
One
But we'll
time,
never forget that. That hurt me to this day.
one time, someone said, "What does this man have brandy eyes?"
Oh.
me, man.
Remember Brandy?
Brandy's eyes are spaced out. His face.
Yeah, that take a while. That take a while for Suki.
That's tough. Ooh. Yeah.
The worst is when you say something like that and people go, oh, because then it's true. Then it's true.
Yeah, when you take time and like think about it, you know.
Yeah.
Brandy eyes.
Because usually if you say some shit that's not true at all,
It's like,
they're
we
like,
don't brush it off fast.
come on, bro. But when you say it, they're like,
Somebody goes, whoa. Or that's really mean.
they get quiet.
Yeah. That's-
Anytime when you have to start like look good, like, you know, maybe.
Oh, God.
Yo, but this pop the balloon, it would be smart for them to include people who have been on their shows already. Like those
Plumber?
dating shows,
The
like
plumber
Love
man?
Is- like that guy.
The man with no neck.
No neck. No neck would be jokes. Even the people they had on their reality shows, like Love Is Blind and shit, like the villains.
No, I
get the villains on there.
I tired
that'd
to
be
see
cool,
the
yeah.
same people. Some of the time Hollywood can switch it up, man. Make us say, give
Not
her.
the reality world.
This is
I like when the
But guess
reality
what?
world circulate the same.
But guess
people.
what? At this moment right now, media is not like that anymore. No,
Oh
it's
no, Netflix is.
no care how much like structured we see things is as it people are watch where them can relate to now.
Yeah.
YouTube a shit pan all of them numbers they were talking about.
Yeah, the
So-
watch hours on YouTube is
Exactly.
still
So
going
right
up.
now she have all of the power. They
Leverage.
might get her back.
Yeah, she
But
got the
I am
leverage.
100 because dude, the silly thing is, I am sure that whatever money Netflix offered her, she asked for more and get
Well,
more.
not even just that. She's smart because she EP'd it instead of hosting it.
exactly.
There's less blowback on you now when certain clips go viral or somebody. Because I'm telling you right now, they're gonna need a therapist for the show. Just like how they needed a therapist for Love Is Blind and all those things. People were committing suicide off those shows.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
Because they get online and they see what people are saying about them, they can't handle it. They don't have the mental fortitude, and they never used to do psych evaluations for reality shows.
People
'cause
think it
they
easy to
wanted the
put out
most
yourself, you know?
unhinged
Exactly.
people.
The only the crazy people.
They
apply.
wanted the most unhinged
Yeah.
people, so they weren't doing psych evaluations. They get on there, make a fool of themselves, disgrace their family,
Yeah.
and like that. This is one nigga on Temptation Island. His name's Breon.
Okay.
The man has
Already
a
hit
girl,
that name.
this girl Shantae on there. The man's having threesomes, brother. And he knows his girls get, because what they do on this show.
Oh, this is the
is-
usual like a run on the beach when him find
No,
out.
yo, that was the next one. That's the same show though. But
Montoya.
Spanish. Montoya.
Montoya.
That was down bad, but same shit. Same shit essentially. The man went into the room. You see him stand at the washroom door. The two girls are in the washroom already. And you see him stand at the washroom door and just look for the cameras.
Hilarious.
He finds the camera. He looks straight at it. You see him contemplating. And he just says, fuck it. Goes inside there. Just hear beat, 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 moaning, all that shit. They showed it on the.
Who are these women? Time out. Are these women like decoys?
So there's 20 women in the house.
Yeah.
And the 4 guys that are in a relationship are in the house with the 20 women.
Okay, so those are like.
Their 4 girls are in another house with 20 men.
Oh, so these are all the agents
So
of
they're all,
chaos.
yeah. These girls, some of them are just there because they might want to date you, but some of them are there to fuck up the plot.
Bro, I
Like,
am
that's
not
the
watching
only
that.
reason
I
they
am
want to be on
literally-
there.
Even not time for watch that.
Yeah.
Dog, the man had the threesome knowing that because after each day they do this bonfire. They put down an iPad in front of you and whoever you're with, and they show you the worst thing your partner has said or done.
Oof.
And the girl's just sitting there. You know how you watch with subtitles? All you see is wet rhythmic clapping.
Wow.
And her face is just sitting there. Damn. Like, dog, I was like, why would you
Jesus.
do this to yourself?
Yeah.
And this Yammed went and took him back after the show was done.
Why would you
They're
call her a
hiding
Yammed?
themselves. Dog, if you watch the show, you'd understand.
I don't
Trust
feel
me.
bad for her.
You can't. She's doing it to herself at this point.
Yeah.
Everybody, they had an intervention. Sat this
Jesus.
girl down the night before. You can't do this. Girl's crying, weeping, yeah. Next day, goes back with him. She gave him like pushback for 30
Wow.
seconds.
She's mentally ill.
For 30 seconds, she gave him pushback and then just took it back. And then she had to delete her social media because people were fucking destroying her. He had to delete his social media. They're not doing no reunion shows, dog.
Oh no.
And now
The
your
life is
family, bro.
over.
My thing is this.
Yeah.
I'm dating this girl for 5 years, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about I want to put a ring on it, yada, yada, yada. I go on this show and I have a threesome. like her family is not gonna watch this show.
Like this is national
how
television.
do you show up on Christmas, my nigga?
Like this.
Like what?
Hey, man. Yo, come on,
bro.
man. You know, they edit it, man. You know, it's Hollywood. You know how they do
Wet
it.
with McCracken.
Okay, so
I was listening to gospel music.
I started in cock no conscience.
Yeah, nasty work, man. What else is happening?
Walk on right now with them tariff thing out.
We don't know.
Nah.
We don't know. Every week it's we're putting the tariffs on. Then the next week we're pushing it till April.
Yeah,
we're
it's
pushing
April
it till
now.
May.
Yeah.
No, it feel like is this like Canada versus America thing? Like,
Oh yeah, it's heavy.
Low-key.
Like-
We're booing
like-
the anthem.
Yeah.
You guys are booing the anthem.
where?
In
Hockey games.
sports
I
games.
said,
Yeah.
where? More I watch a hockey game in them. I always hear.
Actually, no. Watching a hockey game, like being there, is actually kind of fun.
Everyone says that.
I'm not gonna lie.
more
You
I
get
watch
drunk, you just watch the game, everybody's shouting and shit.
Yeah.
You might see a fight, you know what I mean? And then the body checks, they're way louder than
Yeah.
you would expect. Like it sounds like a gunshot every time you get body
They put speakers on the windows when they smash. you know?
Honestly,
Yeah.
the thing that I love about watching a hockey game in person is the danger of it. I'm like, I actually realize how dangerous this is
Yeah.
while
Fight.
I'm there. I'm like, not even just the fighting. It's the skates, it's the ice, it's the
puck.
body checking, it's the stick. There's the puck.
The puck is
Dog,
so-
these men are launching the puck off the sides of the boards.
But you can't
past the
cover it.
man's face.
But you can't cover up your face, right? You don't cover your face.
No,
They don't
not the
though.
full face.
So
And-
they,
and
they
you're a
normally have
pussy.
visors,
And
but
it
they
goes
take
up,
off
right?
the visors
Yeah.
because
And
they
you're
don't want
a pussy.
They don't want the
they
protection.
call you a pussy if you wear a visor or or one of those full helmet.
And it's mostly white people
Yeah.
players,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. There's a rare Negro.
I
You'll
would
see.
have
PK.
played that game there. If me can like run and like
If
smash
I
up in
could,
the people.
if I could skate, I would definitely play it.
I just think skating as a man,
Fam.
Nah.
so on away. Just I say. As a man, if you're outside a rollerblade, my G.
Amen.
I think rollerblading is worse.
Like,
I think rollerblading
Rollerblading
is
for
worse.
sure is more
I think ice skating is way more manly than rollerblading.
always see them at Hollywood, you know. LA,
Yo.
you see them at
Yeah,
with
because
some
rollerblades, bro, you gotta pose like this and shit. Like, you never see a guy posing regular.
The worst is if
Yeah,
you
I know, it's
What's up,
always
guys?
some
if you got the
1970s.
equipment,
Yeah.
if you have the equipment, it's over.
Yeah.
You can't rollerblade with the equipment. You got
No. See,
gotta rollerblade with dickies on or some shit.
rollerblading seems mad gay, but when you're actually doing roller skating, that's just kind
No,
of
no,
flat.
say gay.
Clean it up.
I
Wait,
said you're a woman.
no, I say rollerblade to me just kind of look away, you know.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
just, them feel them kind of corny to me.
Yeah, not sexually, it's just, gay.
It's
Gay
Bow
in
Wow,
the
man.
old
It's
school
roll
gay
bounce.
sense.
Gay 2009 gay.
Yeah.
Them gay are different. Them gay are just come out. We're talking about the back in the day gay.
Yeah. Which is, by the way, coming back. Like I saw
It is.
clips today of this gay guy being like, "Listen, I am so for gay coming back."
Oh yeah,
you know?
no, I seen that clip.
And he's even like, when I see a friend, my straight friend, and he's not dressed as, I'm like, oh my god, why are you so gay right now? You know, and it's
Gay,
like, but it's
retard,
only.
and the F word.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll make it.
they're all making a strong comeback, but now it's like, but just don't say it if you're actually homophobic,
But you
or
know
don't
what?
say it if you're
The funny thing
actually,
is, like, I never know, like, say, certain words did mean bad, like, till me move off her. Like, my
Yeah.
grandmother used to call me retarded all the time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never really feel like
I don't think a lot of people did. It's.
handicap was the main word for my grandmother.
I feel like a lot of this stuff is performative, and it's just people getting mad on behalf of other people.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Like there's so many people that I've talked to, some little people who are like, we didn't care about midget. That wasn't a big deal. To, Like, who gives a fuck?
How did you feel about Chet Hanks?
Who named shit Hanks?
Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks' son, and his the white guy that does all the
I
Jamaican.
always do this with the people, them name, you know. I know, so I know
So
the people,
Chet
them name.
Hanks is that is Tom Hanks' son, and he did the whole video of him doing the Jamaican accent and
And he did
whatnot.
And him did good. I think we
Right?
see that video there.
So this kid, this guy,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
And
Jamaican
like,
accent is bad to me.
but then the Jamaicans outside of Jamaica,
First generation
Jamaicans
Jamaicans,
in America or in Canada,
We're getting up mad on behalf. I made videos about it just to make fun of him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's when me can't bother with the Natals. I call them the Natals.
Okay.
So no matter what, there will always be the Natals. So you can do something funny, you know. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can make a statement. You can be like, yo, I don't like when man do this, there's always that one
Not
pussy
all.
hole. That one pussy hole that feel like he must come and say, not all. Me never bumble clock in a talk about you. Just calm the fuck down, man.
Yeah.
The not alls. That to me, that's funny.
Yeah.
One thing with Jamaican people do, we are gonna come defend all what we have, nothing for defending.
Right.
All of there's nothing.
Argue.
What me learn right now is majority of the publicity what Jamaica get
Yeah.
is good publicity. And really and truly, when me see a person like him, I do Jamaican accent,
Right.
that make me realize, yo, whole heap of white people. I see the Jamaican accent, I like it,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
me like when people when are familiar with the culture,
Yeah.
do it. Because them not really, I don't think them are disrespect it. I
Yeah.
think them find it cool and them want
It
to run off and
depends.
say it. We say it depends.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
African
it depends
Car-
on, I think it depends on the culture. Like, for example, we're going through this whole Toronto slang shit right now, right? And there's these guys that are like, I guess they're doing slang, but like
over
they're
exaggerated.
over exaggerating it to a point where it's like it's cringy.
It's almost like a mockery, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're making. It feels like they're making fun of it, especially
Yeah.
because they're not black.
Yeah.
And so that's why I had the main issue with that one video was because if he was black, I would not have an issue.
Yeah.
I would not have a problem because you're black, you're Jamaican, whatever.
Yeah.
Do your thing. But when it's people that are outside of it, it's like it just feels like you're disrespectful.
You
like,
gotta look
feels
at it
like,
twice.
Like, what do you?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, when their audience is mostly people outside the culture as well, and now that's what they're gravitating towards and they're consuming that. When you, an authentic Jamaican or Toronto person or whatever, come and talks like that, dog, people like that will hold on to it when you're looking for a job. I know niggas right now who talk like that, just naturally talk like that.
Yeah.
Can't get a job because they talk like that.
We need to learn how to talk fully like the Toronto.
like a real Toronto
A
man.
real fucking Toronto man.
Like a real Toronto man.
Yeah, you literally have to like
Strong as
tight
suit.
your lips,
Strong
crunch
as
your mouth.
suit.
You don't know, man.
Strong
You don't
as
even
suit.
know.
That's
Strong.
my
Is.
favorite. My favorite word. Strong.
Yeah.
I love
You
that
don't
and the
say
point.
what's wrong. We say
I
strong
love
as
that and the
suit,
point.
dog.
Strong at this guy, yeah.
Strong as
Strong
this
at this
guy,
guy, yeah.
You want a man's coming to rob you? Yo, fam, let me talk to you. Come here.
So you get robbed in Jamaica too.
Yeah.
Yo, in Jamaica. Last time I get robbed in Jamaica, the man called me like him know me. Like, yo, dog, man say, yo, come here.
Good to see you, man.
Yo, man, I say, yo. 7 months around here right now. Man, I say, wait, hold on, we never just really chat. What do you mean? Yeah, man, just take out your phone and just do the thing smooth. Man, I take out, man, no, hey, you, man. Man, I think I do the thing smooth,
Yeah,
Virgin. You know, see people I look, do the
Jesus.
thing smooth, man.
Yeah.
I just take my time and give him my phone. But I feel like Robin is a Jamaican coin. Make that start over here. Me I go feel that. Because a Jamaican alone, me really see people rob you like them know you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
After be a Jamaican goes like, yo, let me show you your vibes, youth. Let me show you.
Let me talk to you, fam. Come here, fam. And then they start tapping your pockets to the back of their hand. Yo, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. They're tapping. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
But all right,
Yo,
so
it's
like,
Annie up, fam.
so
has a man ever got robbed in front of you guys?
In front of me?
Yeah.
have you ever
A
got
man robbed
robbed?
my bedroom in front of me.
What'd you do?
Wait, you did that?
Huh?
Wait, in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you a bitch.
Wait, no.
You didn't even say, yo,
Who said I didn't do
stop.
anything?
Oh, okay.
yeah. What do you mean, bro?
I didn't.
I thought about it. You know,
I didn't get there yet. No, we were so we're going to this no, we left this party. It's in Swansea. And you know Swans. So we walked out, went to the subway.
Where the fuck is that?
Hey man.
All right.
I'm not gonna say too much.
Okay.
We walked to the subway or whatever. And I
mistake
guess there are a
number
group
one.
of mans that followed us.
Oh, fuck.
And so they come into the subway. We're on the platform or whatever, waiting for the train. And they just walk up to him.
Gotta run zigzags. you gotta. You know where I'm going?
I used to be in there.
I'm fucking him up.
Honestly, I was getting robbed one time. I run zigzag.
Really?
Like, run off. I run in my mind.
You're going fast.
In my mind, the guy can't see me for shoot me. He's like, yo. Because he was like, yo, don't run into me, I'll shoot you.
Man just waited in the
I'm a
middle.
run. And when we run, I move, yo.
As soon as he zigs. I'm gonna zag.
Funny thing is, while me around, me I say, in my mind, me I say,
How am I gonna fall? How am I gonna fall?
Definitely shoot. One definitely connect.
The man walked up to him. He's like, "Yo, run your phone, fam." He said he's talking to both of us, and all his bedrooms aren't like surrounding us. It's the one man. So I'm like, I literally just said no.
Yeah.
And I just stood there. It's like, where am I going? It's like
It's the one person that
it's 1
gives in.
a.m.
Yeah.
The train's about to end.
Yeah.
So this is my only way home. So I can't leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I have to stand here now.
Yeah.
And so he goes to my bedroom. Yo, run your phone. My bedroom's like, oh, come on, man. I'm like,
Weakness.
yo, I got such a cringe. I didn't help. I was like,
you a bitch, nigga.
I turned to him. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The nigga was, come on, man. Pulls out his wallet. They didn't even ask for your wallet, man.
He said a phone.
So wait,
The man
hold
pulled
on.
out his wallet, pulled out his phone.
So what they rap?
While he's doing that, I put my phone in my back the back of my pants, so it dropped down to like.
So what they rap
my
people with
ankle
here?
in my shoe.
What them rap with?
He had nothing.
You can't rap me with your hand.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't run it.
It's getting worse and
he's
worse.
in this big, like, it's wintertime. Man's in his big jacket or whatever.
Hands in his pockets or no?
yeah, you know those big jackets with the hands up here, not down here. The hands are up here.
I see no goons.
Run it, dog.
You cannot rob me with nothing.
The man- the man-
Jackie Chan.
I used a fake gun or something.
No, never run.
Do the old school shit.
Honestly, mute off a
Call
seat.
the police. Not for me. So the man took his phone and shit and just walked off. He didn't even bothered me again.
It's great. And your friend looked at you like, yo.
No, he's like, fuck, man, fuck. He's like,
yo, you-
throwing a tantrum. I'm like, nigga,
You just get robbed. Where was
you're
that?
2 times his height.
And you do
That's
realize
first of all.
there's how many of us versus how many of him? It was the one man versus the two of you?
This keeps
It was
getting worse.
he had his 4 boys with him.
Oh, okay,
But the
okay.
one man is the only man that walked up to us.
And he was
Okay.
shorter than
It's
your
much
friend.
harder for
He was
Robert
shorter than
Jamaica.
my boy. He was my height. And my boy is like 6'5".
6'5".
6'5", 6'4". But he's not a fighter, man. The man's just he's just a.
Me don't want to hear that. Not gonna fight.
Dog, why do you think I looked at the man like what?
Yo, me
If
not
you're
go with
not
him.
gonna fight.
Him
Why am
can't
I
invite
fighting
me
for
go
you?
nowhere again. Me not
You're
go with him.
6'4", 6'5". I'm at that time I'm 160 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
That not sound right, Bridget. What you talking about, dog? You there, so you say from there, you say some things in my youth. That man 106 man,
That's considering he's wearing lots of clothes and the clothes have absorbed all the water.
What?
Now he's
160
heavier.
pounds soaking wet. Write it down, man. How's he gonna picture that? Nah, that's crazy. No, you are took it there. You took it there.
The table
I'm
smack.
in the rain, outside, fully clothed.
Oh, my God.
I was 160 pounds soaking wet. The blood, a 4 months still got some virgin.
This guy got physically upset.
That's a detail we didn't need to know.
Y'all got too far, brother.
Guy put the Domino's hands on the table.
There's another way to say that you weren't heavy enough.
Dog, I was not fighting him if he's not gonna fight him. That's just how I saw it. So I looked at a man, he took his shit, and they just walked off. And the whole train ride, I'm like,
Yeah.
what was going through your head,
man?
Yeah.
Why would you let him? I'm like, I don't get this.
In Jamaica, when people get robbed, like the robber them can kind. So like you will get robbed. Like me have a friend him get robbed already, and it was like, yo, we can at least keep my SIM card.
Bargaining
And
with
the man
your
was like- the man
robbery?
was like, you know what, you go do it in my general. Watch your style. And just give him SIM
No,
card.
that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes a man wants his health card.
Yeah, all
You know
that
what I mean?
stuff.
Something you can't.
It'll take so
what are you
long.
gonna do with this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like, what you gonna do with my license?
Yeah, like, give me my license, bro.
Like, let me
Yeah.
keep my license.
I got robbed at Warden Station one time, and they just wanted my jacket. I had a real nice jacket, and they first went for my homeboy. He was a mark. I'm like, oh, for sure, he's gonna get robbed easily. And they didn't know that in my bag I had like just beer drugs. Okay, I had so much shit in there. And I'm like, these guys just thought they're getting a jacket, but they're getting this whole bag. And I'm like, yo, just let me take my keys, man, because you guys don't even realize what you took. So like, I'm in the stall. One guy's got a gun to me, the other guy's got a knife, and I'm just like thinking, what would Jackie Chan do in Rumble in the Bronx?
I think
You know what I
that
mean?
is some Asian thing.
Well, no, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, what kind of Jackie Chan shit can I do?
Offer them some tea. Offer them some tea for drink, you know?
Oh, man.
I got tea.
Chris Brown announced a stadium tour.
Naturally, he can do that.
I think I was
Chris
going to
Brown is
ask.
the greatest artist ever.
I would have said that he could do it more confidently if he didn't do that tour last year.
No, he can't do it anytime. Chris Brown can do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't think so? It's
No.
affecting SZA and Kendrick.
They're not Chris Brown.
Chris Brown is different.
We're not doing this.
His fans,
We're
his
not
fans?
doing. We're not doing this right now. We're not going to do this right now.
Hold on. Chris Brown.
They're not Chris Brown.
Is established talent.
We're not talking about talent
He's been
right
around way
here. We're talking
longer.
about real fans. We're not talking about streams. We're not talking about numbers. If Chris Brown go outside right now, we're losing our shit.
Team Breezy. He has Team Breezy, which is strong. I'm not gonna lie, right?
Bro, we're talking about real life.
But we're talking about the people who have the hottest music out right now.
That don't
Brown.
translate to tickets.
He's like-
Apparently it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. SZA came, but I think they're suffering from the same thing I'm talking about. SZA did her tour, then ran it back, and now she's about to do another one. Like, if people have seen you, if your super fans have seen you, especially in these economic times, where you're putting out tickets for $400, $600, $1,000. People aren't gonna come the third time a lot of times.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's real
If the tickets were like tickets back in the day, were like you can get it for $1.50.
Yeah.
I'm there every time, no questions asked. But
no
now
Sprite
tickets
Zone
are
tickets?
fucking insane.
Yeah, but
Chris Brown,
also
though.
remember though.
Listen,
No,
I'm saying it's
no,
Chris
remember,
Brown.
I know.
It's different.
I'm
Remember, Chris Brown is going to fall out of a plane on the stage. He's going to
Yeah.
swim in
Real
the like.
swim. Real
across the whole
theatrics.
shit.
Yeah,
No
we're
parachutes.
talking.
SZA did the same thing though. I went and this girl's in a raft, floated around the whole stadium. I
She's
said,
not Chris
box
Brown,
side.
Yeah.
Bro, there's just a different. Let me tell you something. So
She's
like
a higher seller.
SZA has a majority female base. I listen to a lot of SZA though.
Yeah,
no,
same.
me love SZA.
She's amazing, yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're talking about Chris Brown where males and females.
Oh yeah.
There's a Chris
Hood
Brown,
niggas,
bro.
non-hood niggas.
Chris
doing it
Brown
longer.
charge $1,000 for meet and greet.
$1,111.
And him have to cap it. Him have
Yeah.
to put like, yo,
That's too much.
this is the only amount.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that is?
It's
Yeah.
insane, man.
It's different, and he's been doing it for way longer. So it's like, SZA's hot. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about just like her popularity.
But
and
also
shit.
what they've been
with
through.
Chris Brown is different.
What
bro.
they've been through too. If you're a Chris Brown fan in 2025, you're diehard at this point.
I am trying
You've
to
been
wa-
in the trenches.
Yeah.
You've had to hide being a Chris
Who do
Brown
you
fan.
think can sell more? Like, we're not talking about music streams. Like, if we're going to have a stadium tour,
Yeah.
I really think there is probably only like 10 musicians that can do that today.
Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars, Beyonce,
Yeah.
Drake,
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Usher, Weekend.
Take back that boy.
You don't think Usher?
Me not think
But actually, he just did arenas. So yeah, if he could do stadiums, he would have done stadiums.
No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe, but to me, I don't. Yeah, me don't know.
It depends. It depends.
It's not
I
a
think-
for sure yes
Yeah, it's not
for
a
me.
for sure.
That-
just because he hasn't had a hit in a while.
Yeah, it's not a for sure. Yes.
Who else? The Weeknd.
You said, yeah.
The Weeknd. Yeah.
And then this is where it starts getting hazy.
I'm gonna feel like Justin Bieber can, even though I'm not doing nothing.
Bieber, yeah, I know.
He
Bieber
can.
definitely can.
He can.
Bieber definitely can, but
Even though
especially
he's
because he
kinda cool.
doesn't pop out.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
crazy thing like Miley Cyrus can do that. Like, it's
I
just.
don't know. Actually, you know what?
I think Miley
could
could.
be right. You could
I
be
think
right.
Miley could. She's one of the highest selling Disney kids of all time.
Yeah, and it's different. Like,
And
her
she
fans-
makes great music, and she's had recent hits.
Outside of music, people like the person, the people
Yeah.
with personality. So
Yeah.
a number one record,
Okay, Billie
yes.
Eilish. Billie Eilish is on that list too. For
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
these
Billie
are people
Eilish,
we
yeah.
know can, if the people
probably
that say
20
them and
now.
sell a ticket, we're going.
It's probably about 20 now.
Crazy.
20 stadium status, folks.
Especially if you consider K-pop people. Like
Oh.
Blackpink
Yeah,
can
yeah,
take out a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
stadium tour.
Nicki Minaj did very well with
She
her
couldn't do
tour
stadium,
last
though.
year. Me not know.
Not now.
She
Not
couldn't
now.
do stadium.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm telling you,
not, but
arenas didn't sell out. She's not doing stadiums.
you know it's funny.
That ship has sailed. She could have if she
bro,
stayed on the trajectory.
The way how people talk about like stadium and arena and bro, to have 50 people in a room that
Yeah.
come
Oh
to
yeah,
see
no,
you.
that's amazing.
Hey,
No, I'm just talking in terms of this. Like, obviously, she could sell out arenas across the world.
Yeah.
That's no problem. That's 20,000 a night. That's
Brother.
insane.
Yeah.
I remember I remember when I do my first show at Toronto, the one when we do and walk out and I see 1,000 people.
Oh yeah.
Me I say, boy, 1,000 people come here.
Hearing
to see
1,000 people laugh was like
Crazy.
If you see 1,000 people.
Queen Elizabeth. Oh my god.
Brother, when a man
First
calling
time I
name
did
and you
Queen
walk out, you
Elizabeth?
see 1,000. You see
Yeah.
1,000 people there right there. So if you see
It's insane.
Jeez.
that make me look on the 50, the 10. You look on it totally
Yeah.
different. So when
Yeah.
the money I do fucking stadium.
20,000.
Watch man, I must do a stadium. You know. All if it a go cost me, all if I have to spend the whole of my money, keep it and me alone in there.
It might be. It would be worth it. I think it would be worth it, man.
Me that try it. Me
And the
woulda
thing
try
is,
it.
you have to change your comedy too. when
Yeah,
there's more
you gotta
people.
slow it down.
You gotta slow it down so heavily so it changes the pace.
Yo, me don't want him give me the water though, cause him tell me say.
But yeah, do you think you have to go to this concert? Do you think people are like at the point where they don't care who thinks they're a Chris Brown fan?
When was the last time you go on Chris Brown concert?
2 years ago.
Oh, so you see, like
Lil Baby,
I
the Lil
think-
Baby. Was it 2 years ago? The OVO
But it was
Lil
I don't
Baby,
remember.
I
Chris
didn't
Brown?
go. I didn't
Chris
go.
Brown's tour.
Yeah, it was his tour.
It's
Lil
a
Baby
total
was just
different,
opening
like-
for him. He was just opening
Oh,
for him.
okay.
Chris Brown tour.
His tour
fucking-
is insane.
Yeah.
No, I think it's coming
Insane.
back. I think people are. It's almost like he's being forgiven. I
Like,
forgot
if
what happened.
people ask him to do another tour, though.
Yeah.
So it's not like, yo, him done and him making money, and they were
Well,
like,
it's a 20-year
yo.
anniversary too, because it's a 20-year anniversary. People are like, you gotta do another tour for the
Yeah.
20-year anniversary.
You know what Chris Brown do that a lot of people don't realize? So Chris Brown is one of the few artists where, so when Chris Brown releases an album, it's like 20, 25 songs.
25 to 30.
And then 2 years down the line, that song might pop up. Like you would think residuals just make.
Yeah.
Remember Under the Influence? That song was
Yo.
so, bro.
old.
Yeah.
That song
then
was
it popped
when
back
it
up,
like
yeah.
old. So Chris Brown keep on to have songs
Yeah.
where I come back into rotation.
I can't even fathom the amount of songs that we haven't heard
What we don't remember.
or don't remember. Yo, that happens with Chris Brown and Drake.
Yes.
With me.
Yeah.
Someone would play a song from like 2015, 16 that I completely forgot existed in their
Bro,
catalog.
somebody remind me about Club Paradise.
Paradise?
My lord. I'm back
Hey.
yo, me gone back in my feet. Me I say, John, no,
You know what I heard this week? Fake Love.
Me kind of still hear that
I
sometimes.
don't hear that ever.
I'm so mad. You know, remember Right Hand?
You my right hand, you my go-to?
Yeah.
Remember a little bit? A little bit.
Yeah. With
A
Licky
little
Lee.
I say,
bit.
yo.
A little bit of... The Nokia video dropped.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet.
Are
Though.
we doing a live reaction?
Let's do it.
Let's do a live reaction.
Let's do it.
Drake a top 5 for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to hear it, you have to put your headphones in for sure.
Still here in your neck. Yeah.
This device.
Is it a real TH check or IMAX?
No.
Is he allowed to?
You gotta be in a movie theater for it to be real IMAX.
But it's like
But it's fun to put at the start to show that, yo, this is about to be a movie.
Can he get in trouble for this?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I feel like
he
Maul was
probably
on
had.
point, and I feel like there's another
Once
hotline
there's an
bling.
IMAX in it, this is probably IMAX. This probably is.
yeah, it has to be. Like you can't just do that and get hit with a fine.
Sexy songs for you merch.
Oh, that's. Oh, I thought that
okay.
was Scarborough Shooting Stars this whole time.
This is shitting on UMG, no? But he put the OVO sound logo there. As if like, yeah, this is the label.
But I trade even know that song about.
Some body of fuck.
Them song I make y'all shake them back in. That one I hear them. When y'all shake them back in, they can't bother play shit. Smart, super smart.
All right.
So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl take a fine ass home, and that's real.
Oh, they're gonna have the soca mix.
Stop teasing me.
Who do you
I can
think it
change
is?
your life so easily. I keep begging
that?
you to stay, but you leave.
Number one. Who's number one?
Oh, it's him.
Leaving me.
This song probably the number 1 song on YouTube right now.
Yo, yeah.
How much views it have right
Mini
now?
Toronto, mini GTA.
We had a lock on the game, but there's more to come.
Marlon, who is she?
I have no idea. Don't
Yeah,
ask
right.
me.
Yeah,
I dress look like it's like a bus.
Marlon knows who this is.
That's hate.
Who's calling it?
That's nasty
Who's
hate.
calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Probably knows her too.
Who's calling that shit?
That's what we doing? Bag.
Say I tell me say.
Bag. No. I'm getting my bag.
Say I tell me say these two
We're
men
here
are
now.
going to play chess. They're gonna play chess forever. So this not gonna stop.
Keisha, is it Ashley? Was it Danny? Is it Party?
Well, the numbers are paused. You don't get real numbers first day. Yeah.
Probably it's at
probably
least a
over a
show 3
million.
million.
If it's showing 315,000, yeah, he's probably almost at $1 million.
Okay.
Yup.
Is Is me alone find myself as a baby girl like that? That don't sound straight at all, no, but it sound cool.
Baby girl.
This is very Toronto.
Very much. Tanisha. Legend. See? That's very Hotline Bling. Yeah, Tanisha in there dancing with her too.
Like bless me, hit the dance floor.
I wonder if these dancers are Toronto dancers. You think so? I thought I recognized one person.
For them shirt.
What did it say?
Ballet for sure.
Oh, word?
SGA.
Is that your
Yeah, at least, rep your country.
Yeah,
I
man.
can't understand why not.
No, there's a time now, man.
Bro, me not side
There's
with
a
somebody
time.
with no, you're mad.
This is the
How many
time now.
hoes in this club? Is it just me and you, my love? I don't mean to call you no hoe. I just heard about the things that you do, my love. And you're just like me if it's true, my love. Hey, you can see right through my love. Hey, I see your waist shrunk, my love.
What?
You got some
Kind of
face
phone is
word
this?
exactly. Damn. How many hoes in this club? Is it
Is that a
really
real
just
old
me, my
Nokia?
love?
That's
No,
crazy.
I fix him. I fix the phone in there. Fire the way I see.
We need Matt here. Matt, who is this,
I
bro?
ain't saying I agree, my
Matt,
love.
let's go.
Matt'll have it.
I see my love. I got drinks.
That's already following her.
Not the boots,
man.
Where him get them boot them from?
I don't know about the boots.
Them a go roast the shit out time with them boots.
I think he does that on purpose at this point.
This is the number 1 album right now, right?
Number one. No, it's number 7 on Billboard.
The album?
Oh, the album? I'm not sure if it's number 1.
How much it did the
Playboy
first week?
Cardi might be number 1.
Impress me.
It did 250.
This? The album?
Yeah, this is definitely Hotline Bling.
Never
Yeah.
Hotline Blingish, man.
I thought it was
Everyone's gonna be doing this dance, man. It's so easy. Everyone's gonna be doing that for sure.
Like Gretzky, I'ma at you.
Good for you, Drake.
Hit the dance floor, get nasty.
With
Impress
the
me.
melodies.
Man, just make back some bad music, man. Me can't do the bag of clashing thing. I like this.
Oh, I thought he was going to turn his head again. Oh, that was tough. Okay, Theo.
School draw.
Hey, Theo.
Yeah.
Has Theo directed his videos before?
I cannot.
I don't know.
OVO sound.
I am just happy that
It's
we
the
are
OVO
getting.
sound.
I'm just happy we are getting music again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need him to make the music video for the one with Imam Party Next Door. The Die Trying. I love that song.
I need
That's a
somebody
good
loves
pop
me.
song.
Bro,
man.
that's
good pop
such a
song.
need
LA song.
Celibacy.
Yeah.
That is a
Windows
Santa
Down.
Monica Boulevard, Windows
Yeah.
Down,
Yeah.
LA song.
Yeah.
There's a video for every song. Bro. Celibacy. I need Somebody Loves Me.
I need CN Tower.
No, me not do so much.
I need CN Tower.
It's a cool song, but I don't know if I want a video for that.
Actually, no, because he already did the CN Tower for headlines. No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna feel. It's not gonna feel like
No, that
a
him the
fresh
views.
thing.
It was a head. That was like the views.
Yeah, but the song headlines, he was in the CN Tower going up in the elevator rapping or whatever. I was like, oh, you could do that for the. And like, it's
Yeah,
done.
he did that
He
already.
already did that.
I am
He's
just-
got like the Infinity Stones of Toronto.
He really does.
I am
he's
happy
done
because
the-
I hear music. That's
A commercial in Yorkdale.
Yeah.
He's done a music video in
did do the
Yorkdale.
commercial.
Scarborough Town
Yorkdale.
Center too.
Scarborough Town Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one. The last one was Scarborough Town. Remember, with all the flags.
What was
This
for a
is
video?
like recently. This is like
Recent,
probably a couple
yeah.
months ago.
What song was it for?
It wasn't a song.
Was it a commercial?
Commercial.
Oh yeah, it was no.
Okay, that's what it
face.
was. Okay.
thought
I
it
would
was
like
for
to
the
think.
merch store.
I would like to think that all of Toronto sided.
No,
That is
absolutely
crazy.
not. And that's the problem.
May I cut off all out now?
No, there's a lot of people that were still they're like that don't care for
Bro,
Drake.
me live at LA.
Everybody side with Kendrick.
Yo.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And even if they don't like
You go
Kendrick,
quiet. If
they're
you
gonna do it.
Brother, like me personally, me's a Drake fan.
Yeah.
Me listen to Kendrick 1 and 2 times, but me's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Drake fan.
Yeah.
During the beef,
You can't say that you're a Drake fan. You
Yeah,
can't
he
admit it
couldn't
on
say
your
shit.
on that
Yeah,
side.
yeah, he
You
that.
gotta like him in secret, man.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
you.
I'll be like, yo.
Niggas are like Anne Frank with Drake.
Somehow something's wrong there.
Niggas is Anne Frank and Drake, man. That's
That's
crazy.
mad. But it's just like if somebody from America I got beef with a Jamaican, by just me I got
Bro,
just
thank you.
pick
it's
a
like
side.
seeing a
Sorry.
black person and the only nominee in some shit you.
Me not
probably
do it
haven't
from
even
nowhere,
seen.
but me just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
vote
yeah.
for him.
Like, oh, you're the only nominee.
You gotta win.
You gotta win.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Exactly.
He did well.
Sometimes that is not a good way to think.
Nope.
Because if we're be honest,
A lot of things aren't worth it.
Kendrick, bad. But
Yeah.
But me not gonna listen. Me I gonna listen to my Drake all day.
I always pick sides.
yeah.
I always pick sides.
Listen, you
Yeah.
always pick a side.
I always do. I can't help it.
I-
It's like it's ingrained in me. Jay-Z.
No.
Yeah,
I
50.
did,
Ja
but in a
Rule.
way, I was like, okay. the
Funny, the
battle-
side of me, they pick the withdraw.
I'm like, the battle, Kendrick won for sure, but I'm like, he's never gonna take the place of Drake.
No.
And like people are starting to say, I don't know, bro. It's looking shaky.
No,
I'm
but
like,
I think-
no,
I
I think you
think-
forgot.
Who is the people where I said that?
Yeah.
Like the
Show me
chats.
these people.
I think he won the battle, but long term he might lose the war.
I don't think nobody
Yeah.
loses in
Yes.
nobody
Yeah,
loses in this.
Only because now every time he drops, they're gonna attribute it to Drake.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do the same with Drake. They're not gonna attribute everything to Kendrick.
They're trying, but it's like he's gonna put out an album like this, and he
Because
has more
that's-
shit coming.
exactly.
So it's like he's gonna be
Unless
great.
Kendrick's talking about himself, if he's ever talking about somebody,
Yeah.
they're gonna just attribute it to Kendrick.
Yeah.
With Drake, he's had so many enemies, you can't even keep track of who
Exactly.
it is. But
That's
Kendrick's
real.
sole person for the majority of his career
It's been Drake.
has been Drake. And when you revolve your shit around the next man, you just it's like when a man tries to down talk you to a girl. And now you just look better because it's like, why does this nigga hate you so
Word.
much?
It's like, yeah.
That's right.
And everyone's like, oh, okay, let's see what this nigga's about.
Exactly. I got
And
it.
then
Is
you
that a
find out,
Toronto
oh,
thing?
he's not that bad.
Yeah.
So is that a Toronto thing? Man, you do that. You know that Jamaica, that's like the number one like rule. Just don't do that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's
Don't do
ingrained in
that.
us. Yeah, yeah.
I feel
Wait, engraved.
Ingrained.
ingrained.
That a like girl clone mentality, you know. Like to me, me now go see a man with a girl and go to the girl and be like, yo, he's not the one for you, eh?
like
Real. That's real hater shit.
It
though.
feels
That-
like
that-
cheating. That's what it
yes.
feels like to me. I can't get
feels
you unless I have to badmouth the next
No,
man.
that's snitching.
It just feels
It's a straight.
nasty.
It's
Feel
like-
nasty.
That's
Yeah,
snitch.
yeah.
That's snitch
Nasty,
culture,
man.
man.
Lack of integrity, bro. It's like, what? This is not a win.
Something about that
Yes.
off.
Yeah.
Something about that off.
And the way you feel comfortable doing it, like it's just so easy.
You're a
like
rat.
Ugh.
Yeah, it feels nasty.
Ugh.
How you look yourself in the mirror, nigga.
Remember the haters ball when he's like, motherfucking called the cops because on his neighbor because he was selling more drugs than him or something, making more money than him.
That's funny.
He's like, yeah, fuck that motherfucker. I was like, what?
Rolling Loud. Coming back to Toronto.
When? September?
Really?
Probably the same
Okay.
time.
Oh,
They came
no.
back last time. What you say? Oh no, you went 2 days.
I
You went
said-
2 days last
You have
time.
fun?
No, I just went the one time.
There's
Oh, okay.
definitely a concert culture here.
For sure. For sure.
Like
Heavily.
there's a big.
yeah, yeah,
heavily.
yeah.
I
I
Heavily.
feel like once something is happening in Toronto,
Everyone goes.
people go in.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's just the no sun. It's the no sun enough.
It might
Yeah,
be.
no, because we packed everything. So like when we do have warm weather, we got about 3-4 months max.
And that is every concert
And so
imaginable.
Everything.
like one weekend there'll be 3 different street festivals going on at different parts of the city because they can't space it out. And so now you got
And everybody go
every
in.
weekend you got to pick and choose. All right, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
And you pray that you don't miss the good thing.
Yeah.
So when it's something huge, and you know, oh, everybody's going to this.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's a for sure. Like we're not even questioning it. We're there.
Yeah, yeah. It gets crazy like that.
Yeah.
But if it does come back, I might go to Rolling Loud. I didn't go to the one last time. 'cause
Yeah.
I was like, people
In the
get
winter,
shot.
we don't go nowhere.
I mean,
Like I know I don't go anywhere. Like you got to be a
concerts.
real clubber to
I
like
used-
be like
I
out
used to,
in
man. You
these
gotta be a
streets
real
like it's
degenerate.
summertime.
When the winter start?
Not gonna
When
lie.
winter start really like November.
October.
Now it started November-ish, like late November.
Yeah, but this,
Late, yeah.
it
this
was
year they
late.
colder
The
than
past
last
2
year.
3
It was in
years. It's
December,
been
there was, like,
like
no snow.
Yeah,
No, but this year they colder than last year winter.
yeah, easily,
Yeah.
easily.
Easily.
Last year winter
We had
was
more
joking.
snow. It was
Oh,
colder.
you're right.
Everything was.
That's a
It
fact.
was like
That's a
old
fact.
school winter this
Yeah, it was
year.
bad.
man. It was an old
Yeah.
school
This
winter.
year, bring it back. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I said, wait,
Felt
this
like
is
the- it felt like
this
the
is
90s.
Canada again.
It felt like the 90s this
I
year.
hated it.
Yeah, once you
Even
see
last
snow
week-
past 30 centimeters, it's like, oh shit, we're
So
back
the
in the
week
day.
before last week, plus 14,
was-
plus 17.
summer.
Everybody's like, we're back.
Yeah.
Daylight saving time just rolled back as well. We're like,
Yeah.
woo, more sun, more day.
Everything.
Dog, the next week, freezing rain, snowstorm,
Bro.
hail,
Plane a crash.
everything you can imagine happened
Playing a
last
crash
week.
at the airport.
Bro,
Everything
upside
bad.
down and shit. Like,
Crazy.
it's craziness, man. My thing with Rolling Loud is who's
Who's gonna be there headlining?
Who's
Or-
gonna be on Toronto's roster?
I mean, we got Smigs. Smigs.
Schmiggy.
You name me one person.
I mean,
Yeah.
The last time
Smiley.
they came here, we had at least, I would say, 10 to 20 artists on the billing. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Damn.
We had a lot of people on the billing.
that.
You had
We're gonna have
Top
Sad Boy,
5 and all his
Sad
boys.
Boy
You had
for
Pressa
sure.
and his guys. Who? Sorry?
Sad Boy.
That's a fact.
Sad Boys definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sad
Oh, this
Boy
is like
definitely.
local rappers.
Yeah, local artists. Yeah. Sad Boy, Double M. I would love to see Double M there. But you see what I'm saying? Like, there's not a lot of
It's on.
hits anymore. like we've been talking about this. Like it's not Black Challenger days. Live Up to My Name, Still by the Rabba. Like that was an era.
really
If we had like a
Griselda
4-year
Blanco.
window or just.
I think it's the best time now for
Griselda
Toronto.
Blanco.
I think it's the best time now for Toronto people be like, yo, all right then, all I want to this way.
Double down on Toronto.
We're gonna just focus on our thing now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm happy you see it the way we see it because we've been talking about here that it's not just a Drake Kendrick thing.
No, I mean,
This became America versus Canada thing.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
not everything right now.
Dog, I came in here and said Kendrick is the catalyst for these tariffs. I came in here
Man
and
said
said
no.
because you know why? You know why? The only reason I say that
Because
after the battle and shit happened, Trump wins the election. First day, his opening like letter on the internet was talking about Not Like Us.
He said it?
Yeah.
What did he
Yes.
say?
It's a very American song. It represents America.
It represents America well and blah blah blah.
Wow.
And the man started doing everything after that
Yeah.
to take down Canada.
Yeah.
Everything after that.
Oh, you know, big about this. Oh, Lord.
Dog, the song's huge. Once
Yeah.
I saw him say that, I was like, oh yeah, that's the nail in the coffin right there.
You know,
You
big
won.
about this. And that.
You won.
You win, brother.
You won.
And one more you want after that.
But he won, but like at what cost?
You know,
Because
cost
look at
him
who's
nothing.
embracing the song. You
White
got to
America?
think about who's embracing. Not even just white America. A certain type of white America is embracing the song because the song embodies a certain type of energy,
Trust
and
me.
that energy is racism.
Brother, you see the beat? Brother, you see the beat? Me not care who,
Oh,
which
yeah.
side you
Mustard
picking up.
bodied that shit.
You see if you're there.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Because it, brother, it's such a LA beat.
Such an LA beat. That's the best thing that he did during the whole battle is double down
LA
on
shit?
culture.
Yeah.
But what I was expecting like Drake supposed to like, you know,
No.
do come with
You
some
know
Toronto
why?
shit.
You know why? You know why? We're not an established culture, so it wouldn't mean anything to anybody else other than us.
So
We're the only ones that would understand it completely.
but wait.
We're the only ones that would embrace it. People like
So I'm doing all of your artists them. All on Africa make this song.
Yeah.
Drop all on them. Me party next door. Where your song there?
and then people call them
Drop.
pussy.
Me a drop the whole of them. Me a drop everybody.
Rywoods.
Brother, when me hear this song, me I look at everybody, me I say, so we're not going to the bumbo club booth. The fuck with the day, I say, sitting on look on fire.
I
You know what the man
guarantee
say?
there was niggas because even Tory Lanez was trying to go in the booth for it, and he's like, no, chill. I guarantee there was niggas who wanted to say something and he told them not to.
Brother,
Guaranteed.
you wouldn't even have to ask Jamaican man. Some man that just this out of nowhere.
Oh man, so you got the tour coming up. When is it beginning again?
So my tour starting in June, but me I do a show in Ottawa, a little surprise show.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a surprise anymore.
Not a
Just we won't give them the date.
No, the date them not come out yet.
Yeah.
But this year for Toronto, me I do Toronto, Montreal, Halifax, Edmonton,
Nice.
Calgary, Vancouver. What me left out?
Winnipeg?
Winnipeg.
Yeah, me say they call it
Halifax?
a winter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
me call it
Halifax.
already, right?
Yeah, you said
Yeah, me know me I do like.
Newfoundland?
What's that?
Newfoundland?
Oh, that's all. Me don't know.
Yo, honestly, I did not know there were black people out there until Elliott Jr sold out that stadium.
There's a lot of black people.
A stadium?
He sold out an arena out there. Yeah, like 16,000 people.
So random. But-
Well, apparently St. John's in Newfoundland, a lot of the salt fish that you guys have in Jamaica comes from
Comes from
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Ugly place.
And a lot
Have you
of
ever
that
seen
rum
bro,
comes from Jamaica too.
Have you ever seen a saltfish?
Yeah, they send bad saltfish too. They don't even send you the good
Where's
grade.
the good one?
Yeah, they send. There's this guy that was breaking it down. They send D grade.
Whatever them
fish.
send, tell them don't stop.
But rightfully so, he said Jamaica sends D grade rum back to Newfoundland. So
Fair trade.
yeah.
We
Tariffs.
do that on purpose.
That's Jamaican tariffs.
I think we do that on purpose.
Oh, man.
But me know my Canada tour I got nice though. Me I got enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like Toronto to me, it's just nice, my youth.
Yeah.
Something about the city over here. Canada and all the people, something just nice. Me I always feel
I'm so
welcome over
happy
here.
that, like, growing up, I thought this place was special, and, like, it's being confirmed the older I get. The more people come here and be like, yo, there's something about this city.
Yeah.
Like even though I come here and sometimes like you know I like take my ears, take my ears. No matter what the cool,
Yeah.
It's like every time I come here for like 4 months, me as a virgin, and my ears, and not yours. Just give me it. My ears, my ankle them.
Your ankles? Why are your ankles out?
Ewa.
3/4 pants, huh?
Yeah. So look at 3/4 pants. Make
man.
a mistake one time on a wear like no socks over here.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Socks all the time, bro.
Especially if it snows and then it gets into your.
Yeah, it's
Worse,
over.
putting boots on with no socks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
come
how you
on,
get toe
man.
fungus
Only
right
thing I'm
there.
gonna try right now for what, maybe like 6 years now, me I come to Toronto. I'll know I'm gonna try Pumtine.
What?
Still?
Yeah, me not
Not
like
missing
the,
much.
me not like the name of it. It sound.
It sounds like
it
it
makes
sounds
sense.
like poo from a
It's
teen.
so like pum pum. Me not know. It just sound
So you
Pumtine.
don't-
Just me can't.
So yeah, we're ask the question.
No.
You sure?
You know what? I'm ready for ask. Like I'm ready for ask. No.
That's all. Okay. You should try poutine.
Pumtine.
Yeah, it's part of taste.
That's our episode title. Pumtine. What is the Toronto show?
The Toronto show is me not making it know, but we're not gonna know this week. When I drop episode,
Wednesday.
them are gonna know by Wednesday. Them are gonna know Wednesday. Me don't even know.
Oh.
Them are gonna know this week though.
Yeah.
If you need an opener,
Them probably are gonna know this
I'm
week.
volunteering.
Yeah, me like when you say pan
Yes.
top. So if you
Yes,
don't
yes.
see him,
Then
the
you
shit
know.
was tell me something.
Then you know.
Yeah, right.
Then you know.
You got two openers right here ready for you. Whatever you need. Good to go.
But thank you so much for coming through, bro. Obviously, you got your podcast that you
Yeah,
began.
yo, so you can follow me on YouTube, Deal Elliott TV. Me
Shout
have
out
my
to
own
Mr.
podcast.
Crooks.
Big up Crooks.
Yeah, man.
Where Crooks there? Man, I my camera. Which one am I?
He's funny, man.
But yeah, big up Crooks.
He's hilarious.
My podcast is kind of same reasoning like this. Just make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Deal Elliott Jr.
Yeah, you guys had a funny
Everything.
clip go viral recently. The
Is
one
it?
where you're watching the Pasta videos.
Yeah.
And you're like, you always wonder who the guys.
The dog, they must stay, sir.
That was funny.
Girl, look at what he jump. Brother, you have to fit. Them
Yo,
dance to the
I wish he was around Toronto them times.
Me was one of them man, me used to like jump off a roof
Oh yeah,
on them thing there.
same.
Jesus.
I used to be crazy.
Real
I was watching
wrestlers,
that
man.
shit like, whoa.
Brother, some things me used to do, brother. Wobble. Wobble. Brother,
Oh, man.
no waste when me done.
Thank you for coming through, man. Another week, another classic.
Yeah. That was it.
I'm Marlon,
I know him.
I'm Duke.
and that was the extra gravy.
What?
I'm out.
Wait, just to suck your mom?
That's what Matt says in that.
Every time.
Suck your mother.
My wife heard that, so talking. Suck your mom, bro.